radio. Just say no to boring radio. Do you want to be a part of San Francisco's #1 internet radio station? Drop us a line at general.manager@fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FCC Free Radio, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks.
FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's comedy alternative. Listen online at fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks. You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people.
Just say no to boring radio. Do you want to be a part of San Francisco's #1 internet radio station? Drop us a line at general.manager@fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FCC Free Radio, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks.
FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's comedy alternative. Listen online at fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks. You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people.
Just say no to boring radio. Do you want to be a part of San Francisco's #1 internet radio station? Drop us a line at general.manager@fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FCC Free Radio, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks.
FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's comedy alternative. Listen online at fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks. You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people.
Just say no to boring radio. Do you want to be a part of San Francisco's #1 internet radio station? Drop us a line at general.manager@fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FCC Free Radio, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks.
FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's comedy alternative. Listen online at fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks. You're listening to FFR, radio for the people, by the people.
Just say no to boring radio. Do you want to be a part of San Francisco's #1 internet radio station? Drop us a line at general.manager@fccfreeradio.com.
You're listening to FCC Free Radio, radio for the people, by the people, powered by Waywack Networks.
FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's comedy alternative.
That's why the gentleman, that is why the gentleman, that's why the gentleman is alright.
The following program is intended for mature audiences. It's the John Miller Program, live from San Francisco.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
And welcome to the JMP. We haven't been here in a minute.
In a few months.
It's been about 2 months.
Yeah, sounds about right.
about
I
2
didn't have
months.
hair back then.
No, you had zero hair, and I was begging you to grow hair back then.
I did this for me, not for
And
you, John.
you told me you would not grow it unless you got tattoos on your head.
Well, and then I decided to go to Barcelona this fall, so I'm gonna grow hair.
Why not go to Barcelona bald?
Well, I'm not gonna go bald without a tattoo on it. I don't want them to think I'm a skinhead.
We got someone talking in the background here without a microphone. Our guest, Justin Scales, welcome to the program.
What's happening, John?
I don't know. Long time no see, though.
Yeah, man. You
come
still
up to the microphone.
You still look good, baby.
Come
you
on,
still
Derek.
look
Come
very
on,
good.
suck on that mic.
Pull it down to you if you want to lean back.
There you go. It moves. It's
I
not.
just want to make sure that the viewers, the 10 viewers on video, can see me,
Hey,
my face.
Don't watch your own porn.
Yeah, stop watching porn, dude.
All right. Good luck with that.
So we're here. We got you here tonight to talk about your new book, and then catch up on some old war stories.
Of course, I can do it all.
But you just recently had a baby. You
I
got
did have a
married.
baby.
I about fell on my chair when I heard you got married. I was like, no fucking way. And then you have a baby.
Was that before or after? Did you get married because of the baby?
No, it was not.
No, actually, the baby came out mixed race, which was my fingers crossed, and I'm pretty happy with the way things are going.
Pull
with
that
it.
microphone up to you. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, things are going good. He doesn't cry much, and yeah, I guess I'm a dad now. So
And you put the stem on the apple.
it's gonna probably soften up my act a little bit to the point where maybe I might be listenable in the Bay Area.
People might actually tolerate you.
In the delicate Bay Area.
Yeah.
Well, I did try and listen to one of your stand-ups from, I think, 2010.
Did you say tried to listen?
I was at work. And you yelled.
Yeah, the average audience
You
member.
yelled a lot. And I work in a law office.
I'm
So
a very angry person.
I kept on pushing down.
That's what I usually do to my dates' heads.
Oh my God.
Oh, but you're married.
Does your wife know about that?
Bump. Her and her mom are probably listening right now. Actually,
Oh well. They're-
I'm sure she's
that
used
makes
to
it
by
12 listeners in
There you go.
completion. And
It's
it
all
was
about the
to
download
completion.
here.
Now. No, my best friend's 5-year-old also listens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid. Hey, what?
I mean, he did punch me in the face when I was dressed as
Exactly.
a dinosaur. But
He's got to learn the F word sooner or later.
Yeah.
Uncle John is here.
No, Auntie Ashley has taught him a lot of things. About
If
a lot
you
of
were
things.
my uncle, I'd be even more fucked up.
Yeah, you would. Last week we had the last show we had my old high school friend Robert Mader Anderson, also an author, and you might know the book Boonville. He wrote that book.
Boonville, yes, it's from. He wrote a book about growing up in Boonville.
Yep, pretty
Rest
much.
in peace, Mendocino Brewing Company.
But didn't he also help co-writing that Wild Hogs or something?
Well,
some horror
Pig Hunt.
Pig Hunt.
He'd
Yeah.
probably rather be quiet about the.
No, he
Pig Hunt.
He
Pig Hunt's
brought the
good.
DVD.
Yeah.
He talked about it.
Pig Hunt's badass, but
I thought you said Wild Hogs.
no,
That's a whole
well,
different-
Pig Hunt.
Oh.
She was a
horrible
little
movie
drunk.
with-
She was a little drunk.
No,
Well,
No.
that's fine.
I got pigs, hogs, same thing.
Pigs, hogs. Oh my
Well,
God.
yeah, that was actually, I read that book. It's pretty good. I got it
Yeah.
for 50 cents in a thrift store, and it was worth every fucking penny.
Yeah, you got it secondhand.
So how
which
long
is
till your
probably
book?
where we are going to look forward to this. Well, it took my comedy shirts about 4 months to
What's
make
the
it to
name of the
Goodwill.
book?
So, The Goat Lady's Son and The Child Gladiators of Isla Vista.
I had a question about that because I kind of stalked you a little bit. And why your mom has a sheep, not a goat?
Well, okay.
There might have
You're
been
the
a
first
goat.
person to catch it. You're the first person,
Ding, ding,
person
ding,
to catch
ding, ding,
that.
Ooh, do I get a T-shirt?
It's because Santa Barbara people were so stupid they couldn't tell a goddamn goat from a sheep.
Oh, fuck
So they
me.
started calling her the Goat Lady. So it's kind
Oh,
of
my
an
God.
inside joke. But she did have a goat at one point too. It was
Okay.
all farm animals. For my sister, we lived in a teepee for a long
What the
time.
hell? What the?
It's not a real teepee. It's actually more of like a tree house on the ground.
What did you expect? Buckskin and Pocahontas to
Did
be
you look at
standing
the photos?
outside?
You didn't look at the photos.
No, I didn't look at
obviously.
shit.
It's a conical shaped structure that's 8 feet tall high. and we lived in it. It's a
But
fucking
did you
SoCal
include
teepee.
The
It's a
indoor view.
SoCal teepee.
It's 3 sleeping bags.
We're not killing many buffaloes down in Santa Barbara in 1986.
There
all
are.
right?
There's fucking buffalo
With your
down
fucking
there.
harsh definitions of what a teepee has to be.
Oh my god, she's a little.
No, I mean, some people have said that. There's palm trees in the background. The teepee is made of palm fronds, but no one.
To me, it's a
Sitting
lean-to.
Bull never said.
How
that
long
a
did you
teepee
live in
had to
that
be-
shit, dude?
I would live in it on the weekdays when I was tired from the parties at UCSB, Isla Vista, where the teepee was on the outskirts of. I would go in hard for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday parties.
I've seen
with
you.
a fanny pack full of dirt weed.
Right.
And I would sell as much dirt weed and drink as much booze as I could drink. And then during the week, I would go out and rest and regenerate.
Judd,
teepee.
you
down at
really
the
need to
teepee.
look at these photos because
I
I
did.
went through
It
them.
sounds like I do.
And I thought there might have been like a few like partitions or sheets or something.
Well, there was shade areas, there was cooking areas. It was a whole field of just
Teepees?
No,
People
inside the
living-
teepee.
Oh, no, we just
It was sparse.
We just slept in there.
Oh, okay.
And masturbated.
No, I mean,
You're gonna
I
tell
was-
me you
I
didn't
was-
masturbate in
I
your
was
teepee?
sleeping next to my sister, so no, John.
Oh, that's
we're not
weird.
like that.
That's
well,
weird.
You aren't actually my uncle.
Yeah, thank God.
Otherwise,
I'd shoot myself. If I was your uncle.
it's early.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, it was just a simple teepee. We lived in there. My mom used to walk around.
Was it like a cult or a commune?
No, it was a decision my mother made.
It was
when
a decision.
My mother read an article about this stuff called radon, which apparently was an epidemic back in Santa Barbara back in the day. And it supposedly came out of your ceiling insulation, they thought.
Is it like
and gave
asbestos?
You, like asbestos, but it came out of your ceiling and gave you cancer. The cancer was probably coming from asbestos instead of radon.
Right.
But there was this big, in 1988, this big fear against this
Of
shit
radon.
called radon. And my mom read that article and said, that's it.
Fuck, I'm out of here.
We're out of here. We're moving outside. And everyone went out.
There's
and
no
into
radon
the-
outside?
So just in the yard, you're basically camping in your yard?
No, it was in a field behind Francisco Torres dorms where I think Gwyneth Paltrow or some people lived. Like, it was a very fancy,
Wow.
like kind of UCSB dorm life.
Uh-oh. We got
John has something to say.
No, yeah,
John
FT.
Brown.
It's a Francisco Torres is the name of the
FT.
dorm.
It's
They
a-
called it FT for what the
Fucking
fuck
titties,
tower. No, it was the
fun
fuck
tower.
towers.
I'm sure there's
The
a lot
fuck
of
towers?
places you can go.
because it was a dormitory for UCSB. It's a
Yes.
scandalous
And
place.
So it was the
teepee-
fuck tower.
Co-eds for co-eds.
The teepee was 200 yards away from that. But
Wow.
you couldn't tell because if you wanted to get to the teepee, you had to walk through dirt that would sink up over your ankles and your
But
shoes
where-
or climb a fence. So it was kind of hard to get to. So it was perfect world, protected. No one ever happened upon it. And if they did, they didn't really care.
It was
Where
cool.
did you
They-
cook
they-
stuff? Where did you shower? Where did you...
My mom we would shower at a UCSB gym. And at one time
Right,
I
right.
had to hit a guy
That's
in
what
the
I was
head.
gonna say.
One time I had to hit a guy in the head with a skateboard because he was watching me whacking off. So it wasn't the safest
Wait, was he
lifestyle.
whacking off or you whacking off?
I mean, maybe both, but I wasn't whacking off to him. I wasn't whacking off to him. I was just trying to have my own whack session. And he decided to join in. And so I chased him and hit him in the back with my skateboard, and I didn't see him. So it wasn't a perfect lifestyle. I mean,
No, it doesn't
we
sound
probably
like it.
would have preferred something different, but mother was a single mom of 3 kids, and she had to make compromises.
I mean, my mom slept on the kitchen floor forever, and she was a single mom of 3 kids. Linoleum is not really good for the back.
I much prefer the teepee, actually. Most of my sleeping surfaces as a youth, though, were varied from sheet metal to burlap covering cardboard. I mean, it wasn't perfect in that way, but the evening air and the stars in Santa Barbara
Made it all better.
It was amazing. And my mom she took very much care to make it hygienic. It took her half the day to make it so because it's more difficult. And we would, we shit in a hole, but it was 50 yards away from the teepee.
Right.
And it was a deep hole for a while till after Thanksgiving and
Build up.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
And we'd sprinkle lime on it, and it was pretty clean, actually. I look back fondly on it. There were struggles and stuff, but
Right.
it was amazing. And also, I was a punk rock skateboarder, surfer. It was Isla Vista in the heyday of a perfect Southern California beach town. It was amazing. It was the advent of ecstasy being introduced to the college population of America. I mean, it was an amazing time to be alive, and I don't regret anything. But yeah, it was a little odd to be living in a teepee and to.
You think do you think that led to what Justin Scales became over the last 10 years or so?
I would say the 10 years that I lived in Isla Vista, California, affect me and made me who I am more than any other time in my life. I feel that I do things every day, and I'm like, that was an IV decision, which is usually like, whatever Mel Gibson would do in a movie or.
Right.
Yeah, my boyfriend yelled at me the other day because I didn't throw my floss away. It wasn't dirty, but I just set it back down.
He's just jealous because he hasn't flossed since '94.
Well, he was like, why didn't you throw it away? You used it. I was like, yeah, but I didn't want to waste it. It's not dirty. It's not broken.
I can do it again.
I'm going to use it to choke you later when you sleep, you unflossing bitch.
No, he flosses, but he doesn't realize you can use it more than once.
Well, some people are weird about that.
I grew up extremely poor, so you keep it till it's gross.
I get that.
Well, yeah, people who grew up in the Depression, even though things got better,
she comes from an island in Alaska that didn't have TV. Well, they did.
Wow. So you would probably
you
love
need to
this
put your foot in the toilet and have a tinfoil hat.
I was raised by a legally blind single mother of 3 living in a trailer in Alaska. She was also a fisherman until she had her neck fused.
That's funny because Moshe Kasher thinks he's a big deal because he had deaf parents, but he was living in the Bay Area. Like, I think you could probably take him out on that.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Yeah, she's pretty
fancy. I grew up in Oakland.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
that.
Hard.
I grew up in Alaska.
And moved to the Tenderloin.
Yeah. Pretty much the same, right?
So, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda. Just no snow.
Just louder.
Yeah.
Just people mumbling, thinking God's talking to them.
Oh, no, they sing. They've been having like little sing-song sessions lately.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's in the drugs, but they're singing and it's annoying.
Well, I think it's drugs.
What's in the drugs? It's not just the drugs.
No,
because
it's
their normal
the
drugs
drugs
are sleeping. But all these heroin people all of a sudden are awake at 3 a.m. singing, and then they go.
Well, do you think that it's because of that the sun just never comes up? I mean, so people.
I'm talking
don't
about
know
here in
have
the
a
Tenderloin.
schedule? Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
The sun never comes up over there.
Ain't no sunshine in the loin.
There is for like 2 hours. Come on.
Yeah.
I work over there. I don't want to say exactly where because I have haters and they might go on Yelp because they're cowards.
Yeah, I don't say where because I live first floor street side and I've had a rock through my window.
I work in the Tenderloin and it's pretty. It's getting worse.
I mean, if you're turning tricks, why the Tenderloin?
Yeah, no one has any money. You're doing it for $20.
Yeah,
or
you
drugs,
do
or the promise
$20.
of drugs.
Not $20. It's like 10.
Well, why do you
know,
think,
John?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Do you think that the
I don't go to the Tenderloin.
The Tenderloin seems to be protected from gentrification because it's so gnarly? So in that way, has it been able to remain?
I don't know.
No, it is being gentrified as fuck.
They actually condensed it down to like a 4-block radius.
I think I work in that radius.
Yeah.
I've been in the same building for 13 years, and there was a flux out of these people standing on the street on Hyde Street, and it was clear for years. And then we got a new police chief, and all of a sudden the Tenderloin has been shifted over. It's not that it's gone, or that it's just all the people on the street have shifted over to Larkin and Hyde and closer to Polk. And because the fancy
long way around because it was roped off like several blocks. Someone had hit and run a cop or something.
There's been multiple cops being run over in the last week.
Oh, so that's the thing.
I recently downloaded the Citizen app, and if you live in San Francisco, it's kind of hilarious. Down at my
they have poop apps, like an app where you can see where the most human feces is.
Citizen app is like cops and shit. So downtown today at my office, I saw some naked man at 7-Eleven. A
That's
naked
common
man
at 7-Eleven, though. I mean,
with attacking a lady with a pipe and then a small electrical fire.
You know when you go into 7-Eleven that it's probably not going to be just the taquitos that are going to kill you.
But it's downtown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. This city is, why are people clawing their way to get into this city when it's just like fucking Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
out
well,
there.
the homeless, we give them a check.
I live up on a hill, and the zombies get tired after a block and a
They
half.
can't make
and
it
they
up
turn
there.
back around.
I live up on a hill,
I pay
too.
$1,000 extra. I used to live 2 blocks from here on 7th and Folsom. And the wife, the girl I eventually married, she wouldn't even. I had to go to her house every night and pedal
wouldn't go-
uphill, buzz to get
Right.
laid, like
You-
uphill.
you
for
learn
4
that
miles,
you go
and I barely
uphill
had
and they
anything
can't make it
left
up,
by the
right.
time I got there.
That's why she
And,
wanted you to go all that far, so she didn't have to hear you talk. You just have sex, pass out.
Well, it is a radio show. That's what I came here to do. But yeah, I do talk a lot. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I think that's.
I mean, I know how women think. We want you to shut the fuck up.
Really?
Wow. Look at John over
No,
here
not all
with
the
his
time.
fucking drunk side eye.
I just.
Oh no!
I've
I was walking up from the BART station and I saw these two, and I saw them having a little interchange of should we? Yeah, let's go to the bar. Even though he had a bottle and
Oh, the bar is
Well, having a
it's
bottle
welcoming.
already has never been a prohibitance to
Going into a bar.
he had to hide it.
You might. Yeah, she saw.
Would you
I tried to
keister
walk
it?
into the bar 10 minutes ago with
With the
my
bar,
beer in my hand, and
then the big,
What's the
big
door
guy.
guy's name again? I was forgetting.
Fuck, I don't remember.
we probably don't want to out him.
Yeah, no.
As a
no,
fan
he's
of the
really
show.
gentle. He's very nice.
We should just let the fans of the show be the fans of the show.
Exactly,
without
there you
saying
go.
names. Like I didn't want to tell where I work.
Yeah, me.
Well,
either.
we do like to talk where we drink.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Smith.
it's about that time.
Yeah.
I'm drinking right here. I don't know what your pussy's.
We're
smelling
We're
for.
getting ready to take you up next door and have a shot, and then we'll come
Again.
back here, and then we'll do our last real hurrah here.
Yeah.
Maybe go another half hour or hour. I don't know, but we'll do definitely do another half hour.
Yeah.
So
Jerry Lewis telethon.
yeah, that's it. Fuck yeah, motherfucker. So we're going to take a short break, go up and support our local bar, and we'll be right back with Justin Scales, and we'll be talking about his book, The Goat Lady. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ash the Russell.
We'll be back here in a few on the free.
Now, what we have here is the ability to communicate.
I wanted to have another child, but her uterus was polluted from all the syphilis.
You bastard! Is the ability to communicate.
you experience increased gambling, sexual, or other intense urges?
It's the John Miller Program, live from San Francisco.
I don't know if I'm alive, but I do have a really cool credit card. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
We were just talking about my credit card. I got an Amazon Prime card, and it's made out of metal. And Justin and I were just talking about how much coke we cut up with it back in the day, but they were just plastic back then.
Yeah, but did he really ruin the plastic that bad?
Oh, yeah, dude, that would cut coke much better.
You have an Amazon Prime credit card?
Yeah.
How many of my books did you buy with that?
I haven't bought one yet. You're going to give me a copy, right?
Yeah, right. You fucking presumptive motherfucker. I am, but
he did not even read
Jesus
your little
Christ.
synopsis, your little 2 paragraphs. He didn't read those.
You have a whole 2
That's all
paragraphs?
right.
I saw it.
I know John Miller. He likes to go in raw.
Right. That's the way to go.
Going dry.
Yeah. And no lube. How's that feel, bitch?
I don't know, because I slapped your dick away and fucking ran.
Anyway, I guess what's going on? Are you still here?
Yeah, hi,
John Brown is here. He's got a problem with me.
Yeah, it's because he was asking you questions
Doesn't
about your
everybody?
little.
That's
your
what
little
makes you so adorable.
Oh.
Yeah,
John
You
Miller.
delete him on Facebook, and I don't get that.
John
It's like 3 clicks to delete me.
No, I reformat, right?
John
left
Miller. He
Facebook.
wanted to know what this was.
I
this,
left
this
Facebook.
little
You
plug
want
was.
that?
You wanted to know what it was.
It's
A
municipal.
John Brown went off Facebook and made it a whole new account.
Wait, did I tag the wrong John Brown?
Sometimes you got to do that just to start new.
Oh, dude, if I did that, I'd lose like almost 5,000
Honestly,
friends.
I'll tell
I'm
you
not
what
going
it
to do
was.
that.
It's just that
They're not your real friends.
I like to
I
go on
know.
Facebook to see pictures of people's travels. I don't really want to hear people's personal opinions about political commentary. It's something I don't care
I don't
about.
do political rants ever.
I
like
never
a
said you
libertarian
did,
in
John.
the
I was
Bay
just
Area.
saying in general, I deleted my account because I was friends with so many comics who just always want to
Assholes?
talk.
Yeah, I
they
get
just
it. I
always
get
want
it.
to talk about it.
I
and
get
it's-
it.
I
I did a purge like that a couple months ago where I was just like delete, block. I did that. I did the same thing.
Wait, John,
did
did
the
I
purge.
tag the wrong John Brown then?
You might have.
What do you mean for the show?
Yeah.
No, don't tag
It's
him.
important to
hopefully, 'cause
purge
I'm
on
not-
Facebook
Don't-
from time to time.
He'll block the tag.
No, here's the point: is that I just wanted to refresh because I stopped watching all television. I stopped looking
What?
at all social media.
Did you become a?
But John, all I post is boobs and dogs and used to be cats.
You love.
That's cool. So
No,
don't
he
take it
cut
personally.
everybody.
I'm
He
saying
started
generally,
over.
it's just everybody.
Oh,
was
I
friends
did
with,
take
like,
it
2,000
personally.
comedians.
I did take it personally. Sorry.
Honestly, I
John
didn't know.
Miller's
Is that what
a
you did?
good guy.
I
He
remember
shouldn't
I was
purge
like,
that.
I sent you a message. It says, "What the fuck, dude? Why'd you delete me as a friend?"
You know why, John?
You got to
Yeah.
purge on Facebook, man. I just purged the other day. Every time I saw someone say, "Rest in peace, Barbara Bush," delete. I got rid of 50 motherfuckers.
Dude, I have right now. I think I have about 1,000 people that are in the block category. If I would let those loose, I'd have over 5,000 friends. But these are the worst of the worst people out there that have been blocked by me. And
I prefer to just unfollow them. That way they still have to read my shit.
that's a good idea. But they come at me because I have something that they never could come up with, and they're pissed, and they're But you got that book.
How did you get a radio? How did you afford all this, John? Did you make a bunch
Drug
of money
sales.
in tech or something?
Drug sales.
Little Microsoft action.
Oh, really? You were one of the first guys in on that?
I've been doing internet broadcasting since 1996.
Okay, so that doesn't explain Google.
Well, after that long length
Let's
of time.
interview John. He's used to asking us questions.
No.
You're on the fucking hot seat now.
No,
I've heard all these answers.
She's already heard the answer,
All right.
so she can give a fuck. But god damn,
There's
look
lots
at
of
the rat.
drugs, lots of he had Arizona, he was kicked out of Arizona, lots of drugs, strip clubs, more drugs,
More drugs.
strip clubs, stroke,
More drugs.
dog, cat.
I get kicked out of bars. You get kicked out of states. Although Arizona kind of is a pussy.
I did get
I probably would get kicked out of there
How
too.
many
if I
wives
spent
have you
more than
had?
Me?
One.
Just one. Because
He's had lots.
I've had 3.
how do you have any money left then?
I'm good at hiding my money.
They only
You just gotta know how to shelter your money, motherfucker.
All right.
That's it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I've had 0 wives.
So we're here to talk about you, Justin Scales, and I was texting you a story that happened like I think it was like 9 years. Oh, it was more than that because
Yeah,
the
you
station.
claim I got us
the
kicked
station.
out of a bar.
The station is 10 years old, so it's got to be about 12 years ago.
You claim that I got us kicked out of a bar.
No, I don't, dude. I put you in the position to get us kicked out. We were on the. It was me and
that would be a first.
It was
I usually am pretty good at.
It was
doing
myself
that
and Candy Chirilla. And you might remember it by the lesbian who came jumping in the studio and just landed on top of Candy, and they ended up in the bathroom for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Just because she has sex with a girl doesn't mean she's a lesbian.
But either way, so we go into this
I
bar.
agree with that. Like, if you fuck a guy in the asshole, you're definitely gay.
No.
There's no going back, right?
Just, like,
You
look
suck
little,
a dick, there's no going back.
You do a little scissor sistering on a fucking Wednesday. I feel like that's just
I'll counteract
normal college
that.
shit.
Sisterhood.
It's just college shit.
If you
But a guy to take a dick, you have to be
Let's
really
go back
into
to
it.
the story, though. We
Sorry.
left from that show at Pirate Cat Radio, and we went to the bar. It was up on Mission, over the Mission. It was like a block
That
up.
narrows it down to 40 places I'm not allowed.
Right, exactly. Well, we kind of got kicked out of there, but we went to this bar, and we'd all been drinking, hammered out of our mind, going to this bar, and we start drinking again. But we get there and there's no bartender. So I look at it, it's like, you can bartend. And he was like, yeah, I can. So I was like, go get the fuck back there and give us some drinks. And you go behind the bar and you start serving. And there was this black guy as big as the fucking building came out and kicked us out.
Was he mad because I started making you your requested sex on the beach? I think
pretty much.
I think he was like, we
It
don't
was something
have
like that.
enough sugar
It
for
was,
that.
It was pretty funny.
Well, I don't know.
But
That
you-
sounds like a normal Monday for
Right,
me.
it was a Sunday.
So speaking of scissors,
what?
I went to a camp out this weekend, and it was really fucking cold up in Santa Rosa. And me and my friend's
Two girls,
girlfriend,
really?
We weren't actually scissoring. We were on a couch, staying warm,
And it just happened.
Lots of alcohol and drugs happened to where the boyfriend thought his girlfriend was scissoring with me.
Oh, God.
Even though she and I were just passed the fuck out on each other's heads. So in the morning, she's like, we broke
He's
up.
probably
for a
over there
second.
going,
He sounds like a pin dick, and she's better
No,
off
no.
without
In
him.
the morning, I went to him. I was like, "Hey, scissoring isn't a thing anymore."
Yeah. Can you imagine looking at two girls who are scissoring? This is like some experimental summer camp 12-year-old shit. It happened
yeah.
once.
I'm like ramming
Why
it
is
down
it a term?
still waiting for
Why
it to
is it a
happen.
term? It's the zenith of white privilege.
Right,
Guys
exactly.
think that lesbians do that together.
You're
and they
there
think
when
that-
you see that.
I don't know.
No?
Too much porn.
Oh, well.
When I think of scissors, I think of my wife, school teacher wife, can't afford those for her
Is she
kids.
left-handed?
I am.
I am.
I always feel
Is
bad
that
for
bad?
left-handed kids. With
Yeah,
scissors.
the green-handled scissors was not.
Are they
around.
actually
I looked
green for
it.
left?
I never,
Are they green for
I
left?
never actually saw a green-handled pair of scissors in my life.
Well,
but I've heard they
what
exist.
color? What color would be a left-handed scissor?
It's green handles.
For
it's
left.
supposed to be for left-handers.
All right.
Depending on what decade you're born in.
And when you're a real left-hander, you realize that all kinds of tools are actually designed for right-handers.
Well, yeah, they all are.
It's the unspoken for minority, really. So
Okay.
I'm a white heterosexual male, so I'm not allowed to complain about anything. But if you knew my left-handed pain, it's real.
Okay,
Pain is
can your
real.
left hand hold your book while you read a passage of your book?
How is it
yeah.
to masturbate left-handed? Is
Jesus.
it different than the right hand?
For
Not
me,
when
it's not.
Do you go with right or left at that point?
If it's your left hand, then yeah, it's different.
No, I'm not my right
Are
hand.
you kidding me?
No, I'm just trying.
He likes talking about masturbation.
It's kind of a go-to, like part jokes, and
Where's the oddest place you've ever jerked off?
there you go. All right, let's hear it.
Jail.
Yeah, me too.
I had to use the mayonnaise from my hamburger.
Oh,
And,
But
and
what did
I
you-
had to jack
Mayonnaise?
off. I had to jack off to a drawing of a corset in the Webster's dictionary.
But did you have a cellmate?
wow.
No, it was juvenile hall. They put us in the same cell for 23 hours a day. People would be very surprised to know that in Santa Barbara County, that they put in juvenile hall, you're in a cell, an 8x6 cell for 23 hours a day.
Did you
That's
call it
technically solitary confinement.
Right, right.
And everyone's all surprised that shit's happening in fucking Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah,
but what if people knew that's just what any teenager for yelling at his mom the wrong way at the store has to see in his future.
Did you yell at her about her teepee?
No, I think I feel like that would be acceptable and cool.
Do you remember what it was about? What caused you to get into juvie doing the...
Oh, many things.
Yeah, see? Like,
I mean, I bit a cop on his face.
But you said yelling at your mom. I want to know what you yelled at your mom about.
That was a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
That didn't happen.
I don't see him yelling at his mom.
No, I mean, she's
That's
cool,
not
man.
Justin.
I would beat people up for yelling at my mom.
There you go.
The time when the manager of the food co-op accused her of shoplifting at the Isla Vista Food Co-op because she used to carry around a basket that was covered all the time. And on this actual occasion, there was some orphaned possums that my sister had found in the field the night before. And the manager said, "Let me see in your basket, lady. Let me see
here's
your
some
basket."
dead possum.
No, they're orphan
and
possums.
he opened up the orphan possums that my sister
they're
had found.
alive.
And so he lifts up the little blanket that my mom had on top of the basket, and all these little orphan baby possums go...
Showing their
and he fucking freaks out and runs back in the store. Didn't talk shit to her again. And I had to go there and yell at him for it as he's tearing up boxes for organic oatmeal out in the driveway, and said, "Hey man, I guess you shouldn't. You're probably not going to be looking in ladies' belongings anymore, huh?" And then I went with jazz hands. I went. That poor old hippie. He thought he was hippie enough. No, my mom would out hippie the hippies in Santa Barbara. These hippies thought that they were all cool and shit because they were paying extra for organic.
She out hippied them.
Yeah, she out hippied the hippies, man.
That's awesome.
Can you tell your mom that photo you posted of her wedding day? She looked ravishing.
Yeah, she was pretty hot goat lady.
So you're getting ready to read something out of your book, The Goat Lady Son.
Yeah, I could read you guys a story from it.
We would love to hear a story.
I mean, I don't want to choose chapters, so I'll just...
Can I have the book and just open one? Yeah, give it to her. Let her pick the... Let her
flip to any chapter.
Yeah, all right.
Because a lot of, like, albums...
Okay, how many chapters?
They're all short chapters because I know that the readers have ADHD.
My best friend and I, when we were traveling together, we'd play this airport game where we would... This is back in the early 90s before internet. So we'd go to the bookstore and just flip until someone... John Brown, when you say stop, I'll stop.
Stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Justin Scales,
all right.
The Goat Lady.
Paris Junior High. I have to get up at the crack of dawn because the closest junior high is 40 minutes towards Riverside on a bus that does way more dirt road miles than asphalt. The whole place looks like shit. I imagine the town of Riverside's founding to be a lowbrow affair, taking place immediately after an afternoon Indian massacre in the mid-1800s. Some fat piece of shit tying a scalp to his belt, licking the dust off his molester mustache, addressing his minions, which are really just some twin brothers that have 11 toes and half a brain between the two of them, plus a reputation for screwing anything that moves, crappily. Listen up, guys. We raped and pillaged our way through Tijuana. San Diego was full of guys way better than us. Now, even though there ain't no water or fun to be ever had in this place, we could bring some class to it. Let's call this place we just discovered underneath these dead Indians we just killed. Let's call it Paris. Give it a European flavor. How do them Frenchies spell it? Perris? Yeah, that's it. Paris was a little town in Riverside where I went to high school for a year when I lived with my asshole dad. 150 years later, and things have gotten steadily worse, like the futures market against the savage and poor usually do. When I get my turn with the place, there is a new miracle drug called crack that's just been invented. My school is covered in it, and the teachers don't even know what it is yet. The miracle it provides is that it makes families disappear. We're one of only 2 or 3 white kid buses from the cow country, and the bus driver just opens the door with an abandoned hopefulness of a, "Good luck with that bullshit. I'll pick up whoever is still alive at 3:30. At lunch, a black kid comes up to me with his buddy and sticks a dead frog in my burrito. I just look at it for a long time and then tear the tip off the burrito, squirt the last shot of my hot sauce pack on it, and chomp into it in the hopes that I look like something tougher than a punk bitch. They're gone already, laughing that I might be a potential punk for him to fuck with all year. I've never had someone call me a white piece of shit before, and I gotta admit, it kind of stings. First year, I learned how to run real fast. Second year, I learned how to fight real good. For a skinny dude, I proved how to have a bit of a knack for it. Watching the world shit on your mom's face for a while really helps. My father tries to crush everything about me that's like my mom, my compassion, my artistic leanings. As for my requirements, I'm only willing to use the parts of him and my mom that are good. That's evolution, right? But it's always, oh no, if you're going to be a Scales, you got to drop that sensitive shit, boy. Some kid hits you with a backpack, you hit him back with the trash can.
Fuck yeah.
I get suspended for doing pretty much that. So what does Dad do? He spanks me with a specially designed paddle that he's drilled holes into. This is to suck up extra butt meat for pain.
I know that.
Fuck you, John, you fucking...
I know that. I know that.
That's on the book. That's on the book.
I know that.
It's because you got caught, boy. Whack! The skin sucks into the paddle holes. Slurt! It's because you got caught. Whack! Slurt! Whack! Slurt! My summer visits have always been just a primer course for the real program. If I'm going to be a real Scales, I got to be, how old am I, 14? I have 14 years of catching up to do. It becomes clear that I'm not so much going to be raised as I'm going to be repaired. My dad instantly goes about exploiting my childish lack of resources like a new boyfriend that knows why you got all your shit with you. I have a goosebumped head and a couple bruised knuckles and an ass with a bunch of red circles. I've completed orientation. Now it's Dad's turn. I show up to the dinner table claiming to be a new waiver one night. This'll chop his ass. We're having fried chicken, Pillsbury buttermilk biscuits, peas, and vitamin D milk out of jelly jars fresh and frosty out of the freezer. I sit down with the safety pin driven through my left ear. I'd put it there the night before, almost painlessly at the excitement of how my dad would react to it. If I'm going to have any power in this house, I'm going to have to call every one of that fucker's bluffs and then some. I'd have to really open up on this guy first semester. Heavy. The prior few days at school had given me my strategy. The hottest girl in school, the hottest white girl, being the only kind of girl I could ever talk to without being instantly beat up. The prettiest girl that I might actually be able to realistically trick into diverginating me is a new waiver. It's a new scene. The competition for her affection isn't stiff yet. Being a new waiver has natural setbacks for the guys. The fashion is even worse than for the skinheads. But if you could see Carrie Moran that morning, when she stared at me in her skin-tight, acid-washed jeans and her neon plastic jacket and Sheila E. hair, I look at her for the first time, and she doesn't look away disgusted. She even smiles and looks back again and almost winks in my direction, I think. I accept that the clothes are bad, but if you could see this girl, the only oasis I've seen since coming here, you'd understand. And the music? The Cure isn't bad. Depeche Mode, Violent Femmes are good. Oingo Boingo has some songs. I have a cassette tape of Suicidal Tendencies on standby for when I need a change up. A big reason for doing it is to freak the shit out of my dad. So if there's a hot girl that has to... something going on?
No.
If there's a hot
It's
girl to
freaking
be
out.
had as well, sign me up. Next thing you know, I'm writing Depeche Mode Forever on my hand with a magic marker and jamming a safety pin through my earlobe, stealing my stepmom's hairspray, and showing up to do the dinner table with my hair all straight up on one side, crashing down on the top of my head like the flock of seagulls guy. Dad just sits there, trying to pretend he didn't just shit a brick in his mind. We begin a duel of death. You raised my flesh-sucking paddle with two Morrissey records? Huh?
Wow.
I gotta end this stupid game before it really gets going, Dad. We say this to each other through furrowed brows, our usual form of communication. You want to play chicken? I wouldn't do that. I know you have to point up and shoot right before we kill each other. I seemed sure of this at the time. Plus, I'm the evolution of you. How you gonna win? Why do you hide your heart still at this late time in life, old man? Then the first real words are spoken. Get that safety pin out of your ear, boy. No way, man. Get it out before I grab it out. Should I just rip it out right now, I wonder? Eat it like a fucking skewer? This guy gets me stewed, man. Maybe tomorrow I'll come in the living room in red, furry, assless chaps. I bet people have become fake gay just to get revenge on their dad, man, because they know it might give them a real heart attack. You have to hate someone a whole lot to take an unwelcome visitor in your puckered sockeye. Just to win a round of mental death poker with Dad. That's conviction! Hey, Dad, I see your forced labor, and I raise you a black boyfriend named Daryl.
Oh, shit.
Then I'll raise up my fucking furry, assless chaps, revealing a Silence of the Lambs mangina. You know, with a penis tucked behind me. He won't piece it together. He won't piece it together. He'll have a stroke. That'll fix that old jackass's wagon. I want to smash the salad bowl on his fucking face. Use the salad tongs to stretch out that tongue over the dinner table and spit on it before ramming a steak knife through it. Right at the dinner table for my little sisters to see. They would cheer Dad on the outside, but me on the inside, leaping up on their chairs and smashing crockery, yelling, "What's the matter, old man? You can't take it? Get his ass! What's the matter? Getting old?" He starts bustling with pride whenever he sees my sisters act like the alpha wolves he's raised them to be. This would make him cry with joy. We're at DEFCON 4, where it almost comes to that a few times. I never attack my father, and he never beats me too bad. So what if the guy designed and tried to patent multiple utensils designed to hurt children? I don't end up devouring my own ear off the safety pin that night. It'll only be giving him what he wants. Are you kidding? He'd love it. If he was in a bad mood at the dinner table, he knew exactly what to say to barbecue my goat. So your mom's still on that welfare shit? Fucking food stamps and shit? Oh man, you were smart to get out of that shit. We seen those poor motherfuckers ripping it out like big lottery tickets out of a big pack. Huh. Yo mama jokes hurt worse when it's your dad telling them, people. Especially when he says, "Your mama's labia is so purple, Prince wrote a song about it."
Oh, shit.
It hurts deep. You just don't screw around with the guy's mom or even talk about it. She's the only one that'll die for you and means it. Your roommate will sell you out for an ounce of weed. Your best friend for a piece of ass. But your mama will jump in front of a train for you. And my dad wants to verbally put a cigarette out on her image. That's an instant beat down, Dad. It don't say anywhere in the rule book Dad gets a free pass on that. 10 years later, when I'm 25, we're sitting at that same table. After not seeing or speaking to each other for 10 years, drinking different milk out of the same jelly glasses, biscuits and handkerchiefs, faded now this much later, but folded the same way. It could have been a nice reunion, and this motherfucker wants to start up again. I drove up there after you got arrested trying to fight them cops drunk. You remember? When you were 16? I rode into that police station and said, "And you guys know J.C. Scales?" Every cop in there came running up to me to say what a little criminal you were. They thought I'd drive you back to Riverside. Fat chance of that. You remember how that shit went down? Yes, Dad. You drove up to Santa Barbara, came up to Juvenile Hall, picked up the little phone in the plexi booth, and you said, "I got it all set up so you can join the Army." And I said, "Hell no." And you instantly got up, hung up the receiver, and huffed out with your legs in front of the rest of your body like Mr. Magnum fucking P.I. Yeah, I remember that day. Then he goes on to say, "You know what else they told me? They said you guys was out there living in a cave or something on the beach. You guys were really doing that? Living out in the sand? Son, why did you leave the ranch?" Because of what just happened, Dad. And the million other times it's happened at this dinner table. And because I wasn't going to just abandon my mom no more. Moving here was just a way to try to get a crash course in business and see how the other half lives for a while. Balance some more time with you because you too are my family. I didn't know in advance that the sacred hour of dinner time would end each night not with a fireside story, but with a barrage of grudges and psychological domination techniques. The only reason I stayed as long as I did was, hey, maybe that's how you get money. You turn on the anger off and on and like a faucet. I'll learn how to just turn mine on during business hours and save some kindness for my family. Some people just can't pull out a fifth gear at the end of the day. High burn till Miller time. I ain't greedy. I just want a cabin for my mom with room for a big garden. My dad goes on high intensity all the time, just on pure anger, but it's cost him. He's never had a heart attack or stroke, even with all those Marlboros he smokes, but he's smoking them angry. Anger can preserve people for years and years, a chance to hate for tomorrow. My father will probably outlive us all, but for what?
Wow.
That's it.
God, your
Judge?
dad's a dick.
Yeah.
He was a dick, but he loved me. He was just trying to teach me how to survive in what he saw as a harsh, harsh world.
So
we get that from our dads, and we get the sensitivity.
I didn't have
from
a dad.
our
But
I didn't have a dad either.
well, now you're probably thinking maybe that's not so bad.
Right,
after all.
exactly. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to tell them how to find this book and where you're going to be doing. Are you still doing stand up anymore? Or
I stopped doing that.
Yeah, all right.
John.
We'll talk. We won't talk about that shit then. We'll be back here in a couple minutes. We're going to go run upstairs, have a drink.
I mastered it. I moved on to the next. I'm
yeah,
doing
exactly.
This now.
I
I'm
get
doing
that.
This now.
And we'll be right back. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
And we'll be back here in a few on the free.
Take FCC Free Radio with you anywhere. Just pull out your smartphone. We're on TuneIn Radio and Stitcher apps. Go to your app store, download the free app, and search for FCC Free.
Don't just listen to music, experience it. Wells Audio manufactures and sells a full range of home audio equipment to take your system to the next level. And it's all built right here in the US of A. Find out more at www.wellsaudio.com. Mention FCC Free Radio and receive 10% off of your purchase. Wells Audio. Listen with your heart.
The Little Black Egg. A great choice for your screen printing needs in the Bay Area. The Little Black Egg has experience and know-how when it comes to putting ink on garments. From t-shirts to tote bags, hoodies to hats, and everything in between. Competitive pricing, low minimums, and no maximums. San Francisco-based Little Black Egg can work with individuals and businesses and can get the garment and brand you want. Need screen printing? Find us on Facebook, Twitter, or through our website, thelittleblackegg.com.
You are listening to FCC Free Radio, San Francisco's #1 internet radio station. Make sure to tune into The Boro DJs, Saturdays at 6 p.m. in Studio 2B, only on FCC Free Radio.
Hello, this is Bob Dole. When I'm not taking Viagra and promoting Woody's, I'm watching the John Miller program. It's hard enough.
Why can't I stop being me? Being so me, being just like me. Why can't I slip from the skin? This evil skin, the skin I'm in. I can't hang around with this guy anymore. I know all the things he's done before. If I had my choice, he wouldn't be who I'd be. But I don't, and I'm so fucking sick of me. Why can't I stop being me? There are much better people to be. People not like me.
could have had a high colonic from Britney Spears or be John Miller's announcer. So, why am I here? Pilgrim, there's time to lope your mule. They'll be right back. Well, I always wanted to be an actor just like John Wayne would have been if he'd been an actor.
But you never let them shine. fire there.
It's the John Miller Program, live from San Francisco.
I'd like to say, I love you, Klaus Fluoride of the Dead Kennedys, that's his band. Klaus Fluoride, can't wait to get you back here. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
And we're on the JMP with, of course, my old time, I don't know if we're buds or not, but you know,
Yes, John Miller,
he's a big fuck up like me, Justin Scales. And
well, I would say yes that I'm a kindred spirit to you, but I wouldn't say I'm as big of a fuck up as you. Because
yeah, I don't think you've humped a sign on the street.
Yeah, I did that.
or-
I married a hot chick.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Well,
doing
he
pretty
married
well
hot chicks
for
and then made
myself.
them.
I mean, I'm not rich.
He made
I'm
them
not rich
miserable.
either. Yeah, dude, I made him really
I think you
miserable.
were rich, but you blew your money.
I didn't blow my money. I'm still kind of rich.
He
John
snorted
had
his
Google
money.
money. That's what you guys don't realize.
kinda
John
rich.
had that Google money, and he fucking blew it.
Microsoft money.
Whatever.
I didn't blow it all. Look at this credit card. It's like, you know.
I went up to MC Hammer and I was like, "So you spent all the?" You, I'm like, "Right on." He thought I was going to insult him. I was like, "No, that's my type of shit.
So-
Fucking, you'll get
No,
it back.
his
You'll get it back."
entourage blew all. He
Right.
took care of his people,
Yeah.
and then he didn't realize how far it
But
would
look,
go.
he's
Too
get- if
good
you
to care
if you
of his
research,
people.
he's getting it back now. Like everyone gets a resurgence tour.
I was within 10 feet of MC Hammer a few years ago at a
Well,
show. It was really,
his hammer reaches 12 feet. So how did that feel?
it was breezy.
It was breezy.
Like throwing a tater tot down a chimney.
Or a hot dog down a hallway.
All right.
Hey,
All right. Hey,
it was
what-
near
Let's
my
try to end
face.
this classy. You
It
guys.
was near my face.
We're getting
not my
towards the end.
vagina.
Let's try to end it classy.
So we were talking about all the bones that you broke over the last couple of years, a few years.
yeah,
And
you knew me through when you met me.
I did.
was going through that.
You were fucking crippled when I met you.
I was on 10 morphine pills.
Dude,
a day.
you were like like a fucking sea lion.
Wait, was he a
Seal.
junkie or actually broken?
No,
That's a
I
fine
shattered
line.
both my
That's a
feet.
fine
and I was
line.
performing in a wheelchair.
Yep.
One time I was at Brainwash Cafe, which is 2 blocks away from here, and I'm in a wheelchair, and some lady didn't like a joke I said,
Yep.
and I'm like, look at the lipstick lesbian's gonna fucking charge me. And fucking her and all her friends got up and like they were gonna. And Tony Sparks, God bless his soul. I don't
Love
like many.
Tony.
I don't like many comedians, but
Tony
Tony Sparks
rocks.
is a legend.
Godfather of
Also,
comedy
look up
here.
Tom Rhodes, Arj Barker, Robert Hawkins. That most comics suck shit.
That's
Fuck
my-
all of them.
my-
Wait,
but
so
I like some of
lesbians,
them.
let 'em- like,
Robert
so that
Hawkins.
They charge
he's my
the stage?
soulmate. He's like my brother. I love Robert.
Well, that makes me like you even more than I
Love
already
that guy.
did.
He calls me every Thanksgiving.
Oh God! But what happened when the lesbians charged the stage?
I fucking said, all right, looks like the boyfriend's going to try to do something. And I started trying to get up out of my wheelchair to defend myself, and I realized that my feet were shattered.
Right. You're not going anywhere.
So I grabbed the mic stand and said, okay, a bunch of chicks against a retard. It's fair. And I fucking started swinging the
That's
mic stand
classic
around,
Justin.
and fucking and Tony Sparks jumps in the middle and said, "That's all, sugar nasties. That's all, sugar nasties." Show's over.
I can see him doing that
God,
too.
I
Oh
wish
my
someone
God.
would have been videotaping that night.
Oh my
It was
God!
amazing.
Okay,
So, yeah,
Tony Sparks. He's done so much for the comedy community here for so
Are
nothing.
you kidding?
So
For
nothing.
any comedy community.
Fuck yeah.
There has never been a greater sieve for human suffering
Exactly,
than Tony
than
Sparks,
Tony Sparks.
in anywhere in life ever. Mother Teresa can suck a dick.
I love Tony Sparks.
Tony
and,
Sparks
yeah,
is the greatest.
It's like a
He's-
bromance.
No, I love him.
Yeah.
I
All right.
actually would do anything
There
for
you
him.
go.
I wouldn't drive across the street to stab someone for anybody but Tony Sparks.
Fuck yeah,
And my wife.
and I'll drive
That's
the
about
ca-
it.
And I'll drive the car. Simple as that.
I wouldn't advise that. I'm pretty sure the breathalyzer they've installed in there won't register properly for you.
All right. So you were going to read something else from me. You love the segment that.
Well, just
my
that the
lovely
listeners,
co-host.
people who were just listening and weren't watching, I did allow her to fairly flip through.
She
and
did.
That was just a random chapter.
Until John Brown, who left,
Whatever.
called
Fuck that
stop.
guy. Fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
fuck
But that's a
that
game
guy.
we
Exactly.
used to play.
whatever.
It was a
But
great
I
chapter.
wanted to demonstrate that so that, because, you know, most albums have one or two good songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to allow someone to freely flip through the book to a random chapter.
And now
read
you
it.
want to
And
pick
now
a
you guys
chapter.
know that chapter was decent and it was a randomly flipped through chapter. So you know that my book has no fucking filler.
There you go.
But the book is called The Goat
The Goat
Lady's
Lady's
Son
Son.
and the Child Gladiators of Isla Vista. And all you have to do is search on Amazon The Goat Lady's Son, and you'll come across the book. It's affordably priced. I advise that.
$10.95?
But the story I read was about my dad. You know, the book is more.
He wasn't
about,
really thrilled about that.
No, dude.
Oh, I
he wants
can't
to
wait
do
till
honor.
I can't wait till someone sends my book to that Trump voter's house. My piece of shit Trump voting dad. Please,
But I would
someone
like-
send it to his house.
I would
it's
like to hear-
31800 Briggs Road, Sun City, California.
He knows the address.
And someone send my dad that book so he can read what a prick he is.
But now
Okay.
we're going to hear about your lovely mother.
Yes, I didn't want to leave the show without reading a story that really kind of reflects what I wanted to tell in the book. So here we go. Revenge of the Sorcerer-Hatted Guinea Pig. One day, my mom walks into the Espresso Roma Cafe as I'm talking to this hippie guy named Paris, a skinny guy with a wispy goatee and a tie-dyed Ultimate Frisbee shirt. I'm trying to get him to front me an ounce of weed. That fleeting minute, the minute I have this guy about to chomp down on the hook, my mom walks up to me with a fucking sheep on a leash into the cafe patio like, hey, I just thought I'd remind everybody that your family owns a small circus at the edge of town. And this sheep she has brought has a guinea pig on its back that my sister has trained to just live there. And the guinea pig has on a sorcerer hat that my mom has sewn for it. Let that visual sink in. And she's just hanging off to the side, waiting for me to notice her, as if everybody didn't notice her. Like you could fucking miss her. And I'm trying to sew the deal up, and the guy is getting weirded out because this lady just keeps looking over at us with a sheep and a guinea pig off to the side. Maybe he
weird.
feels like she's trying to out-hippie him. He doesn't seem to like it. Finally, I wave her over and say, you can't dog your mom, can you? I say, hey, this is my mom.
Can't
And this
goat
is
your
our
mom.
sheep. This is our sheep, Lucy. I forget the guinea pig's name. Meanwhile, the sheep ejects some pellets onto the cafe floor in disapproval of what's going on. The guinea pig in his sorcerer hat casting little spells to make the pot seedier. My mom, she says, bring your little friend over to the teepee later for dinner. To her, everyone I know is your little friend. You could be 40 and she's 36, and she'd still call you that. Dinner at the teepee consists of cooking a chicken wrapped in banana leaves at the bottom of a hole and eating it off of palm fronds. Peas are out of the question because they just rolled down the frond grooves. For forks, we use sharpened sticks. So my mom, she leaves, and this guy Paris I'm trying to get to front me a bunch of weed. He's like, that's your mom? And you guys live in a teepee? And I'm like, uh-oh. I think I might have to slap this hippie right now. And he's like, nah, dude, come over. Anything you want. That's the coolest shit I've ever seen. That's when I realized that the teepee thing can go both ways, like a Jaegered up sorority girl. To be honest, some girls are kind of into it and demand to be taken to see one of the teepees. Mom has built several by this time. Still, it's becoming a battle for my pride each day as my mother's local fame grows. I definitely am losing more shit-talking battles with all the obvious ammunition being supplied to the enemy. Sure, at the time, I think my mom's a little crazy. And there are still some hippies around from her generation in this area that resemble her, but they aren't really walking the walk. They drive Volvos and compost, but the true cost of being a revolutionary is more than just paying extra for organic. And anyone else, I would think it's heroic what she's doing, really. I would. But it's my mom. And she's all over town with these fucking animals, walking barefoot and shouting on the steps of Campbell Hall, preaching about the evils of plastic and exhaust while her sheep feeds on a nearby bush. What am I supposed to tell California beach hotties? That my family walks around a college town with a magical guinea pig who sits atop an unshorn steed? That we own a little mutton-busting space cowboy? And it rides a bunking bronco? I can't say sorry, Jenny. I'd love to go skinny dipping with you, but I have to train a broken-winged parakeet to sit on top of a guinea pig all day. We're animal stackers. No circus. We just like it. And remember, this is Santa Barbara, not Humboldt County, where we would have a support base. This isn't Cherokee Nation around here. This is the highly image-conscious city of Santa Barbara, where if your hoodie isn't OP or Quicksilver, babies will reach in their diapers and toss crap on you. Like little fashion-conscious zoo monkeys. Santa Barbara is so image-conscious, they invented anorexia. Except they call it something different. They call it, oh yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, she's hot. So as you can imagine, growing up in a place like this in a teepee makes me lamer than a space shuttle crash joke. Let me put it this way. Living in a teepee in Santa Barbara in 1989 would be like if today you moved to East Oakland with a mullet and a camper full of inbred babies. Aww. Hard to make friends. Oh, do you want a Finding Nemo blankie? Hard to make friends is what I'm getting at. My mom starts building teepees, which is fine. It's a lost art that begs for revival. But why here? Is this a place for a family who likes to host mid-afternoon guinea pig rodeos? Am I the only one who smells disaster looming? The abstract genius my mother is using to embarrass me makes Salvador Dali look like a photographer. Here's some things people have heckled with me. Bush Family Robinson, The Last Mo Freakin', Teepee Boy. I could go on. I feel the pain of the misunderstood suburban wigger. But try walking in the moccasins of the world's only Windian.
The Windian.
You ever poop in a hole? It doesn't make a 17-year-old feel very socially confident. I'm like, man, they're going to know I wiped my ass with an after-dinner corn cob. It's pretty much like my mom said. Hey, son, I was wondering what you would think if I just started doing the cucaracha on any dry humping chances you think you might currently have. La cucaracha, never gonna see the pussy again. People yell stuff at us, too, from cars. Well, it's a college town, so usually it's a few 19-year-old dudes, never just one. Cowards need their courage from other cowards, and after all. The goat lady's a dumpster diver. I'm still young, but I'm technically the man of the family, always at the edge of rage when the world dumps on my mom, yet powerless to buy the property RTP is on. I overhear people talking at random keg parties. Goat lady this. Goat lady that. And I run over, and I'm like, what are you saying about my mom, bitch? And I don't want to mention all the fights, because I'm trying to keep this relatively positive, but there were a lot. After midnight, everyone's issues come out, and it's easy to find a partner in violence. If you look down onto Del Playa Street on a roof on a Saturday night, you can see multiple fights going on at once, often with girls going at it too, whirling and twirling down the street like hurricanes. On bad nights, it can turn into a pheromone, testosterone, hormone, fail-to-the-bone frustration fest. Welcome to the hornet's nest. Excuse me, you are under arrest. Add this to the environment, to my reputation that my mom is earning for our family. My brain's a cauldron of confusion and doubt. After a while, the only way I can get laid is if the chick just moved to town today. Think of the poor girls who did sleep with me. You're the daughter of an Orange County sheriff off at college. You flunk your finals, beer bong 8 Irish car bombs, and now you're waking up in a spare teepee, ball of sheep's wool, sticking in your mouth, sun baking you even through the palm fronds, and you're like, what is that, a fucking rooster with a paisley vest? That's gotta suck, Becky Wilson! So if anybody here wants to know how to cook a chicken in a hole, I can provide that knowledge. You gotta cook it from the sides. Or if you want to know how to get hated on by most of an entire town, that's easy. Tell your mom where your hangout spots are so she can show up there with a 100-pound sheep on a leash. A sheep that has a sorcerer hatted guinea pig on its back. That's basically a vaginal ShamWow. It'll dry up even the wettest mess. Mother, of course, is right. We should live more naturally. We should commune with our fellow animals. But sometimes you need a modern fix for a modern problem. I'm afraid if she ever gets real sick, she's going to try to heal it with, like, some herb packs or something. Get me some dandelion leaves. But what if she does get a skin cancer mole or something, and she tries to just rub olive oil on it? Sun is good for your skin. Let's go out in the sun. She doesn't believe in science, you guys. Not just that, she believes the opposite of science. She wants to fight science. You could point at a rocket ship to her and she'd be like, that's a bunch of crap. They probably got a couple more guys in there breathing science air. Eating Tang instead of real juice. Tang is science juice. Science is laboratory chemicals. You can't improve on what God already made. Now let's put some olive oil on your skin and go play in the sun. Come back at noon. I'll slip a hummus sandwich through the teepee flap. Olive oil on my face in the Southern California sun, you guys. It's like basting a turkey with butter. When I was younger, by July 4th, people would come up to me speaking Spanish because they thought I was holding a taquito and my forehead was the color of a Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup. I'll admit a couple people in my mom's all-natural home methods are kooky. But so are your moms. You go home with a tiny scratch and she's spraying a half a fucking bottle of Bactine on it, which leaves a circle of gunk so chemically neon, it's not even on the goddamn color wheel. How good was that for you? I'll keep the fucking olive oil, bitch. Motherhood gives you opportunities to experiment. History has at least taught us that. We are, to a point, our mother's guinea pigs. And we're all here still, right? Aren't we? Moms are right most of the time. Play nice, don't tell lies. And if you get a cold, just step into the teepee. Mom's got an echinacea buffalo tendon blend that'll knock your socks right off. Oh, that's just my mom? You guys wussed out and took NyQuil? All right, whatever. I get worried because sometimes my mom won't listen to reason. The hospital's out. She won't set foot in one. Years from now, she'll deliver my sister's kid at their house, and I'm pretty sure she cut the fucking umbilical cord with a sharpened Elkhorn because hospitals have all those dirty chemicals in them. What dirty chemicals, Mom? Penicillin? The fuck? I get paranoid when we're eating lunch, man. I quietly inspect her face, and I see a little dark spot on her lip. And I'm like, does my mom have old lady melanoma herpes? Then her tongue darts out and nabs the pickle chunk. I try to argue, Mom, chemicals aren't necessarily bad. Some chemicals are good. That sandwich is chock full of chemicals. She's like, you're just like your fucking father. If my mom ever does get to growing a mole that looks weird, I've decided to just knock her out and give her the surgery myself. When it comes to melanoma, I'm vetoing my mom's right to experiment. The manual says I can do that. When mom's response to cancer is dandelion leaves, mutiny becomes legal. I really think like this. So where would I give her the surgery? I can't do it at the teepee or my sister will fucking fuck it up. I'll have to follow her somewhere neutral, like the food co-op. When she sees me, I'll just be like, what's up, Ma? Just checking out the hemp shirts. Then I'll sneak up behind her and blammo! I'll get her in the back of the skull with some eggplants. Someone get me a potato peeler. We're going to save a life today, one layer at a time. This is a potential scenario in my nightmares, people. Are sons supposed to worry about the mortality of their moms like this? Isn't it supposed to be the other way around where she worries about me? Your mom shouldn't be trying to go West Side Story on DuPont and the pharmaceutical industries. The difference between the Sharks and the Socialists don't apply to McDonnell Douglas Corporation, Mom. Especially when their switchblade is made of a B-2 bomber and yours is made out of a friendship bracelet and a pine cone. She wants to go back to the days when the Chumash Indians were running things around here. It's beautiful, really. But I obsess about if she really gets really sick and needs a doctor. You ever hug your mom real tight and try to feel around with your chest to see if she's got any titty lumps?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry you don't love your mom enough to cop a feel. Enough to give her a mammogram.
Justin Scales.
Thank you, guys. The Goat Lady's Son on Amazon.com. It's for sale now. Thank you very much.
Amazon.com. The Goat Lady's Son.
And
Justin,
the Goat Lady's Son and the Child Gladiators of Isla Vista. But all you really need is the Goat Lady's Son, though.
Yeah, that'll get you there.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking crazy.
Do you have a website or anything? Are you doing anything outside of here?
TheGoatLadySon.com. Join the Goat Lady Son Memoir on Facebook.
Wait, really?
I don't know. You'll find it if you
was
really.
not taken?
GoatLadySon.com was not taken. Just you'll find it if you were meant to read it, you'll find it. The
There you
Goat
go.
Lady's Son and the Child Gladiators of Isla Vista. It's pretty. I mean, if you don't
Pretty
can't
hippie.
figure it out with that amount of information, then I kind of don't
You're a
need
fucking
you.
idiot.
I kind of don't need you.
Right,
to be
exactly.
honest. But thank you guys.
Thank you, Justin. Great times. Long time.
I know.
We'll figure it out again here in a few weeks.
Okay.
I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
Justin Scales signing out.
And we're out of here. Thank you. Thank you very much. And till next time, I'm John Miller. Check me out at JMP Radio.
It's the John Mellogram on the longest running live webcast. He'll be right back.
Out there this evening. Okay, we've got Eric in Scottsdale here on line one. Eric, welcome to PC Chat. What can we do for you today?
Oh, not much, guys. I got a question for you. But first of all, your producer mentioned that there's the trivial trivia.
You want to play some trivial trivia, do you?
I'll play some trivial trivia, sure.
Okay, well, it's almost trivia. The question is, the Free Software Foundation develops a Unix-like environment called GNU. What does GNU stand for?
Oh, you guys had to make it easy. GNU stands for GNU is not Unix.
Whoa, there you go. We got another nerd on the line, Nick. Here we go. Ringer. Well, congratulations. You're going to be chugging on some good coffee or espresso over there at Coffee Works in Chandler. You got 4 passes here for free coffee and free espresso.
Ooh.
Nice job. Fantastic. I'll keep you up late at night when you're doing like that type stuff.
That's what I have to do.
So what else can we help you with?
Well, I got a question about the streaming media and the Linux operating system. What I'm doing here is I'm running Debian, Linux. My buddy would beat me if I said that wrong. Again.
From down south.
And, I'm trying to watch streaming media programs like I'm trying to hear, like the John Miller radio program on voiceamerica.com or fccfree.com or the John Miller program or stuff like that, Anyway.
Is that all you ever listen to?
Is there any open source application that would just kick real networks in the butt and allow me to view real media streaming source over the net?
Real is proprietary. I have no idea if they have anything, or if anyone has made anything open source that'll read that. Personally, I've never heard of anything that does.
And another thing, too, is I'm running a 802.11b network around here.
Mm-hmm.
And it somehow, for some reason, wants to get clogged, like whenever I want to watch John Miller program. It wants to get clogged up whenever I try to view the real media files. My network goes all to heck. Is it?
Okay. Well, enough of that. You might want to go watch the John Miller program a little bit more, and maybe you could buy some sponsor for the show. We can plug him a little bit more. Depending on how much you want to pay us to plug John Miller show. Now 3 times myself. Would you like to plug him a little bit more, Nick? John Miller, let's watch him.
It's not the epileptic's fault.
BJ, just
Are we
because
doing it?
There you go.
slip.
Fucking Jew can't figure it
I
out.
said BJ. Okay,
Yeah.
How long you been? How long did you do comedy? You should know a microphone inside and out.
40 plus years.
Yeah, how'd that do for you?
But that's exactly.
Can't even work a microphone.
Okay. How do you say "duh" in German?
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah, I got that microwave for 12.
No, it's a microwave that seats 10.
No,
okay.
no, I have a new one. A microwave for 12. Fuck it. Come on down.
Why don't you just go baker's dozen?
Yeah, well, no,
You gotta cook them right.
Yeah, that's too much work.
Is dude humor. I really like when it's all vagina humor.
Well,
I'm sorry, darling.
I love vagina, as you know.
I don't know. In all the years
I love
that I've
vagina.
known you, I've gone on a few dates, but
Never worked out.
maybe it's the hair.
I didn't have this hair then.
I shave your head.
That's what to do.
It's
Let's
empowering.
try
Shave
that.
your head.
Yeah, let's try that, and then I'll ask a vet out and see how that works.
Hey PJ, run to CVS real quick. Let's get some razors.
Fuck you
Let's
guys.
shave his hair live on the radio.
Get one of those like mustache
Dude,
nose trimmers and just do a little bit at a time.
58-year-old kicking all three of your asses.
58, you're a fucking punk.
You
You're a
don't know.
fucking punk.
Yeah, well, you want? Come on. Come on down.
Battle Royale.
I'm a Jew. I'll
There you
pay
go.
someone else to
I
fight
know,
you.
right?
That'd get the ratings up.
Yeah, it would.
There you go.
Chairs
On
flying.
Facebook Live, just fucking
Exactly.
fight. The
Really?
fight of the year.
Ding ding ding.
Let's do it.
It's a fight between the German and the Jew.
It's a Royal Rumble.
You know what?
The
You know my
Royal
policy.
Rumble.
You know my policy is fall down with the first punch.
No, we fucking.
That's it.
That'd be
I don't
great.
believe in. I don't believe
Dude,
in.
we gotta do that pay-per-view on Facebook.
It's a Steel Yarmulke match.
Right?
Is there a pay-per-view?
Have you ever seen that?
I don't know. There should be, right?
I'm sure that's going to be around the corner.
No,
at
they
some
could
point.
donate money through Facebook, right? They got that.
I think they have to be real donations, like real charities.
Well, I bet you could set it up. I know I could. That I could, connect the link, and it's simple.
But can you block Facebook to where only people who've paid can actually see the content? I don't know. if
Doubt
they're
it, because
there
Facebook
yet.
would want a cut of it.
Because they would definitely want
I
a
think.
percentage of that.
I think you can block anyone. You can give them a little clip, a snippet,
A teaser.
right? A teaser.
I think if you got a password to come in to watch it, so you just
Hey,
get.
hey, if Zuckerman gets some money out of it, he's in.
Have you ever
there you
seen, John, have you ever seen the video of me wrestling topless with another topless girl in Jello?
Yes, I have. Uh-oh.
She really
It's fairly terrifying.
Hey, let me get my phone out.
Easy, bro.
It's not gentle.
Slow down. Don't stroke out over here.
We run at each other
Like,
full
what was
force,
that?
and I body slam her into the Jello.
I've never
Sweet.
seen someone.
So this is pretty
Fuck.
violent.
Is that on
It's
YouTube?
like-
Yeah, I dislocated my hip.
Is that on Pornhub?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I don't see any content that's not on Pornhub.
Exactly.
Just because my tits out doesn't mean that it's porn, okay?
Is this on YouTube?
Yes.
Because I got flagged on YouTube for oil wrestling 5 women.
Well, you are different.
I
got
You're
flagged,
not.
I watched him fucking oil wrestle like 5 girls.
May
and
I
they
ask-
whooped his ass.
Look,
No, I beat one of them. I beat one of them.
Was this
They
before
were all hot, dude.
or after your car case?
After.
That's why you got flagged, weirdo. Your name is on a red list or black list, whatever you want to call it, so that
I got to watch it live,
especially if
though.
it involves oil, wrestling, massage.
Look, Phil's
puppies.
looking it up right now. He's like,
actually-
I gotta find this shit.
I mean, you think someone must have
Actually not.
masturbating puppies.
Put this in the masturbating save column.
This is in the spank bank.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have
Never know when you might need it.
I just hashtagged oil wrestling.
The girls are fucking hot though. I don't know why they touched them. They must. not.
You watched it, huh?
I did, yeah.
On YouTube?
I watched it live when it was going on.
Wow,
I
Stella
think they
recorded
were
it, so I
Yeah,
don't
she
remember.
did.
I think they were paid.
I was watching. No, they weren't paid.
You don't know that.
It was an event.
Well, I was there. I jumped in there so other guys could, start wanting to pay. So I was like the
the first one to go in.
And he-
Try to get the other guys to
He
go
was a
in.
lucky motherfucker because he got a handful of fucking big titties a couple of times.
Well, see, that's the thing. Okay, that's a secret move, and it's wrestling, so it's not violent like punching. You wanna spank. I use the spank move.
Look on her face.
I use the spank move.
Look, can you
like
calm?
like
Can
that.
you calm?
Relax.
I use this
Calm.
move.
Can I ask you a question while you like just calm?
Well, it was beautiful.
Was this one of those kink.com events where they like rent out a bar and
Pretty
you're allowed
much.
to do
Yes.
yeah, see
not
those
kink.com.
bitches are paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were there.
Oh,
They're
they-
there to wrestle with the.
Oh, they
with
weren't
the
doing it
clientele.
for. No, they weren't doing it for
They're
free.
there to wrestle for the clientele.
Hollywood Knockouts.
Exactly, I told you.
Exactly.
That's the only way that those hot bitches would wrestle with him.
Exactly.
Did you do
I love
the John
wrestling.
Candy move from Stripes? You do the whole.
No, I earned my way in there to try to get other guys to. Actually, one guy paid for his girlfriend to go in there and wrestle.
Yeah, I mean, it really sucks.
See, did you just say what?
She
say
took
that
me
again.
down.
Say that again.
Wait, what? I
The
got
guy paid.
Yeah, there you go.
his
Well,
girl to go in
it
there and
really
wrestle?
sucks when
It's like
we
being
have to
doing
pay
a radio
the same.
show
Like, we should do
here.
it free.
You pay, but you don't get any titty, but you invite titty.
Yes.
John,
Yeah,
what
there
are
you
you
go.
talking about?
John's teeth.
We're talking about paid titty.
Remember my famous pussy stunt artist I had on here? That was beautiful. It wouldn't have happened if I said, "Hey, come to my house. I got a show."
No girls come to your house.
No,
Let's just-
exactly.
Oh damn!
Why do you suppose that?
I watched one fucking unnamed guy. Have
Wait,
a
I
girl.
never with a guy.
You've been around this guy, but
Wait,
anyway,
what?
he bought in a simian, and that girl fucked that simian right there on his show. And I was over in the other studio going, "Wow, this is why
Is this
you're on a
your
radio
dream?
station." No, it's not a dream.
Dream.
No, it's not. Where was that at? The old studio.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that.
You don't have a
Well, that's inappropriate.
grab that microphone, PJ, please.
I don't have a lot of limits, but like
He's a fucking Jew.
bestialities,
I mean, if
it's bad.
if you
Bestiality is bad.
if you patted the rear first.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I can imagine what it'd be like having sex with a snake, though, right? That'd be like a
How small is your penis? Jesus Christ.
Well, the jaws, the same way that's going to ejaculate in 2 seconds on the epileptic.
Wait, the snakes are pretty long.
Dude, you fucking.
It'd be like.
So basically, he's got a chimp dick.
It'd
It's
be like
really skinny but really long.
Wait,
how do I know
Needle
this?
dick? Needle dick.
Like a fucking dog dick.
Needle dick the bug
No,
fucker.
no, wait, what kind of snake are you thinking about?
Oh, I was thinking like a garden snake.
I'm thinking about a cobra.
Cobras are kind
The
of.
only orifice on a snake that's possibly big enough
That's
to
the mouth.
have
Get some oral.
a human male penis in it is the mouth, and you don't want that.
Yeah, get some oral.
We'll get.
It'd be like sticking your dick in a bigger dick.
It's like a fleshlight.
It's a fleshlight with venom,
fleshlight.
lots of venom.
Ah, yeah.
With venom. Now with more venom.
I pretend that's the cum.
It's like the little explosion
Oh
thing.
my
It's all,
god,
now
that'd be
more
like a
venom.
Simpsons commercial.
But also, the swelling from the venom makes your dick look bigger, so win-win.
Oh yeah, on Snapchat.
It's like a fucking log.
Holy shit, your girth is like 6 inches across.
I might go see a doctor.
Oh my god, it's like fucking a tuna can.
You know, it's like when I had a hernia. I had a hernia for a year, and I just kept rolling with it because girls would always they would
You
say
had a groin hernia?
Well, because my intestine went down to the groin.
Well, I have a hernia
my
too, but it
Lord.
wasn't near a penis.
Glad you showed up.
I thought
by now,
that's the
right?
only kind you get, but it
Took
went
you a couple more
it went
drinks
down to the
than it.
penis.
Bizarre
And when I used to be with women, they would say your balls are really big.
Used to be with women. Would you go to the other side?
Well, I was on a lot
Snakes.
of meth.
Oh, snakes. You've never done meth.
Yeah, my mom knows about.
You've
No,
never.
no.
You've never done.
No,
that.
it went from a DUI to meth.
Fuck you, you're lying.
So you had intestine balls. Girls didn't want to touch you anymore.
No, they thought I had really big balls, but they didn't know that it took me a while to get up in the morning because it hurt really bad.
What the fuck happened here, Howard?
But I didn't have to work till later most of the time if I had a job.
So I don't know about your hernia, but my hernia hurt to touch. So I can't imagine you would want girls to touch your balls. So.
No, well, it wouldn't hurt like 24/7 until it did one day, and then I crawled to the hospital. But for a little while, it would just hurt really bad, and I couldn't get up in the morning.
But you had big balls at that point.
Hey, I thought I just had really big balls. Turned out I had a hernia.
I don't know if chicks really dig the big
This was, I think.
No, you don't think
Chicks
so?
really dig
You think
the
they
hernia.
like them tucked in and nice and...
I just don't think they like them. Yeah, I don't think they
like
like them obscenely large. You know.
I mean, like a golf ball?
Like if they're tucked
We
up
got a
too
woman
far,
here.
if they're tucked up too
Golf balls
far,
are
then you're
hard,
like,
yeah.
oh, you don't have enough testosterone to like be a man. And then if they're too long, it feels weird when it's hitting the back of your thigh. And then they just have to. It's just normal.
So like a golf ball size,
like a mud
is
flap.
that, or like a
It
like a small Super Bowl size?
I would say like a ping pong, maybe.
Maybe a ping
That's
pong ball.
small.
Two of them.
2 ping pongs.
All right, cool.
Decent.
Well, I met this.
But that's
Ping
no,
pong
no, no, and
balls. You need to go see a
no,
doctor.
No, what I'm saying is
like now.
Wait. I'm thinking
You've
of
got
the
like
actual-
tumors.
I'm talking about
the sack.
Well, it first started with this girl. This girl I met in the city. I didn't know what she looked like. But I met her
ping pongs are
through the
different.
live links.
They're round.
The phone
Testicles
chat.
are more kidney bean shaped.
She said my balls are big.
I would say this is really hard to equate throwing balls to anything else.
Yeah, well, yeah.
A handful, nothing, and
Like
a
tennis
firm handful.
Tennis balls. Yeah, that'd be a problem. Then you're doing the whole elephantitis of the nuts.
It's perfect for playing mailman or something. You know, like your thing comes through the slot.
Thinking about balls, way
and then
too
you get
much right
you get a big package, but like you're like, why is this big? Wow, you have big balls, and but you don't realize it's hernia. And
you might have you. I assume you've touched your balls a few times.
Then when
You
it's
notice
that
a change?
time of the month, it's like you can
Because
role
when
play going
my
to
belly-
Redbox, dropping off a video.
Belly button hernia. I definitely noticed when my belly button started becoming outy.
See, I don't
So
know anything about hernias, so that was like my only.
Did you not notice your balls?
That's
were
my only
changing?
thing I know what a hernia is the ball thing.
It's anywhere that your intestines are outside of
where they
the,
belong. So it's always your intestine.
Abdominal
It's always
cavity.
intestines. However, your balls, if they change over time, kind of got to get concerned.
Isn't
you
your
don't get
intestine in
fat
your waist?
just in your
Like-
balls.
How do you?
Your intestines.
You got one in your belly button. How the hell?
It's called an umbilical. It's anywhere that the abdominal wall is weak.
Yeah.
They will push through. It can literally be anywhere on your abdomen.
Your doctor didn't tell you about your hernia?
That's.
You don't have a microphone. Oh, yeah.
My doctor said, "See this? Okay, this is why I think I got a little Bill Cosby'd because I was on. I was on
You
the.
got roofied and raped by
Yes.
Bill Cosby.
Yes, because I was in the.
Now you know why I have it.
You got roofied and
I
raped
was-
by a television doctor.
I was crawling to the hospital, right? And then I get there, and then I left out the part where my mom picked me up. Luckily, she always
Did you masturbate in that car?
She always stalked me. I didn't live with her at the time. No, so I get there to the hospital, and I'm talking to this really hot not waitress.
Jesus.
Nurse.
Were you at Denny's or a hospital?
No, I thought she was into me. We started talking,
She
and
was
then
just
next thing
fondling
you
your
know,
balls for her job.
and then next thing you know, I'm out. I'm
he
out.
was macking on the cafeteria way.
They kicked you out, or you?
I don't remember anything.
I found my second wife at
and I
Denny's,
wake
so-
up and my balls are smaller and there's stitches there.
Dude.
She was the
So
hottest
I think
piece
I
of
got
ass
Bill
at Denny's.
Cosby.
So you got roofied and your balls were molested.
They got smaller. I was told it was a hernia. I have
What,
no
Elvis the
idea.
alien come down and suck your balls out, or what the fuck?
that would.
He's like, yeah, more venom. That'd be great.
More venom.
It's, you know, radio.
Fucking Michael Jackson's like, give me more venom.
Online shows are hard when you get the visual. You know, it's like it's just in your head.
Oh, I'm there.
You know,
Who invited
We've
this
been
guy?
talking
You just
about
pause.
your genitals the entire fucking time, and it's really
good. Have you seen his picture?
We're 45 minutes in, and it's been the
Look at
Luke
those blue eyes,
Walgreens
man.
show.
No,
I
man.
don't even remember how. Like, why'd they keep me in my jacket? naked there? How come I wasn't
They don't
there?
take your clothes off because it's not Jello wrestling.
So-
well, this is not a mugshot. This is when they first took you in the station. And they took a picture of you
That was
in
a
your
long
hallway.
time.
Or was that your
Yeah.
employee ID?
But look at you, you're so fucking high that your fucking eyes are crossed.
No.
Double time.
No, you know what?
You're lit, dude.
I wasn't high. You know what happened there? You know,
blue balls.
He's fucking lit like a Christmas tree.
No, let me tell you what happened there.
Look, Howard's over there looking at it now.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened there.
Too much ball talk.
I was on my way to get coffee. See, this didn't happen after that incident. They let me go for a month, and then I was getting coffee, and then they didn't let me drink the rest of my coffee. So that's what you look like when you don't drink coffee.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's what you look like.
No, watch
after
me
you-
not drinking coffee or having an energy drink. I'm spazzing out.
Dude, your eyes are pinholed.
If I don't have coffee that day or an energy drink, I'm
What do you
spazzing
think?
out. I'm spazzing out.
Pinhole, right?
I.
Yeah, you're fucking high,
I
and you
think
don't
so.
share with me. What an asshole.
Liar.
What do you got some weird faces going on over there, Phil?
What are you doing?
Because that picture, he looks like
Wow,
a famous
wow.
old
So
school
you-
comedian. I'm
Now
trying to
he's
figure out who
looking
it is.
up.
He's looking you up.
I might get Tom Hanks. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make all this work out for me. Okay, so see, you got
So they
that.
can be the pervy Tom Hanks cousin that might have a meth problem and jacks off in cars.
As long as it includes Tom Hanks.
Hey, I was a taxi cab driver in a music video for Death Valley High, and I was a rapist taxi cab driver.
Yeah,
Of course you were.
That was your as
Buddy Hackett. That's who he looks like
Buddy
in that picture.
I gotta see this now.
Yeah.
man.
That's totally who he looks like.
Look
in
up
that
Buddy
picture.
Hackett.
I gotta
Yeah.
look up a young Buddy.
No.
Yeah, I can see it.
This is riveting radio.
Screw Tom Hanks. We're going for Buddy Hackett.
Yeah,
Oh
people
my
could
God.
do a photo search for Buddy
Hey.
Hackett.
Maybe the facial expression.
About that time.
that Death Valley High video that
Oh,
never
going
got
for another
released.
drink?
So can we promise not to talk about his genitalia for the rest of the show, or is
Please.
that a little hard
Well,
to ask?
That's pretty funny, but
Yeah. I don't know if we can run 2 hours.
I think we could go. I bet we could.
We actually probably could.
It's been around.
It's been
No one
around.
else's genitalia has been talked about, and it's really frustrating.
Well, there's really nothing
your
that interesting
genitalia
about
is
my
great.
genitalia.
How the
Just
fuck
saying.
do you know that?
I can see it.
That's a
Well-
boobs aren't genitalia.
Well, yeah, they are. We can debate that.
No, not really.
You're famous for that. For
You
your
know,
Boobs?
boobs.
Count,
yeah.
counterpoint.
A point counterpoint.
Yeah, exactly. Boobs.
Is that the left and the right one? Point, counterpoint?
Exactly. I can see that video. Well, you know, I'm better than you. Well, you know, I'm just as big as you.
That's a left and a right party people can agree with.
Oh my God! There you go. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
and
Mr. Phil.
Luke Walgreen Sour.
Hey, Howard Stone.
Yeah.
And PJ's
Good
over
show.
there. I don't know why he hasn't got a microphone yet. We'll be back here in a few on the free.
All right.
It's the John Miller Program on the longest running live webcast. He'll be right back.
Hi, Nick and Sonny Love here to tell you that we just bought the Dickens Fruit Company.
For years, the makers of Dickens Orange Juice and Dickens Lemonade.
Yeah, because we felt there was a gap in the market that needed filling, so to speak.
So we asked the company's founder, Anita Dickens, to come up with a brand new apple drink. And before we knew it, we had our Dickens Cider.
When she's really parched, stay open wider. She's gonna want a big Dickens cider.
Our new drink is aimed mainly at the active young female market. I mean, what health-conscious woman of the 90s wouldn't just love a big Dickens cider?
That's right, Nick. Scientific studies have proven that even a small Dickens cider can relieve stress in most gals.
Exactly. And at your next party, why not try serving up a hot Dickens cider? Hey, Sonny, great bash, but it looks like your little lady could use another hot Dickens cider. Mind if I do the honors?
Sure thing, Nick. What are friends for?
Hey, thanks, Sonny. Plus, Dickens cider goes great with mixers, like 7-Up.
I know my date just loves 7-Up and cider.
Good point, Sonny. And hey, even though Dick and Cider is loved by women everywhere, it's great for us fellas, too. Right, Sonny?
So true, Nick. I know once I have my Dick and cider, I feel better almost immediately.
And fellas, feel a little adventuresome? Why not let your Dick and Cider age for 3 weeks to turn it hard?
My date actually prefers a hard Dick and cider.
Hey, in this day and age, when a girl is concerned about what she's putting in her body, she'll just love swallowing down a huge Dick and Cider. It's all natural.
You bet. Every Dick and cider will give her a big old load of protein. And hey, gals, it comes in quarts.
Yeah. So, fellas, pick up some Dick and Cider for your honey today.
Yeah, you can either get a Dick and cider bottle or, do what I prefer, get a Dick and cider can.
Either way, tonight, give your sweetie a big Dick and Cider. Because if you don't, we will. Why? Because we're the Love Brothers.
D-I-C-K-E-N-S. Dick and Cider is the best.
In my younger days, I made lots of mistakes. I hung out with the wrong people. Got into some bad habits. I neglected my relationships. The drinking was the worst.
Hello?
Hello, yes. I'm looking for Mr. Man.
Hi, he's not in right now, but can I help you?
Yes, sir, this is Precious calling for America Online.
Oh.
Would you be able to decide regarding the internet service for the household?
Yeah, sure. What kind of internet service do you have? Dial-up, right?
Untie me! Yes, sir.
Untie me!
Just hang on. I'll untie you after I'm done with the folks over at AOL. Hang on.
It hurts!
So what kind of deal do you have this month?
I'm sorry, sir?
What kind of deal do you have with American Online?
It's starting to change. Oh, this is unlimited dial-up internet access for the next 60 days.
Uh-huh.
And just upon trying this one out, we will
The
also
rats
give
are
you
biting.
an overnight
Can you
accommodation.
please untie me?
At any Best Western valid for 6 months.
Somebody help me!
Don't mind him. He'll be all right.
It's not funny anymore.
Did she hang up? Hello? Are you still?
Hello, sir. I am still here.
So do you just have unlimited dial-up on? What kind of speeds do I get out of that?
For God's sake, take the cucumber out
we
and
have a
leave.
current internet provider, sir. If you have high speed, I can tell you that what we're going to use is just the software.
Well, I don't know about I don't know about high, but I do have speed.
I don't think that was supposed to go in there.
Connection, that is correct for DSL.
Yeah.
So you already have a high-speed connection, broadband connection, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, the dog is biting on the cucumber.
Now, we will enjoy your same high-speed connection.
Good boy, take it out.
A different software.
Ow.
You can use it just
it's
as
bleeding.
a backup.
God damn it.
But you can enjoy that fast connection.
Yeah, okay. So I can. So basically, you just be a. Will you just shut up before I beat you with a whip? Just let me finish this deal with AOL. Come on, man.
Beat me with a paddle.
Now, don't mind him. He's okay.
It hurts. If you can hear me out. It hurts.
Yes.
Oh,
As I said, don't.
Please take the rope off my
He's fine.
genitals.
He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Oh God. Oh, the cat. Oh.
So how much a month is this going to cost me a month?
Cat is clawing my genitals.
If you do have that broadband connection, what I can give you is the $14.95 AOL software for broadband.
Okay, and what? So what does? So you're just going to charge me extra $14 on top of the my usual service? What does that do for me?
What are you doing with the jumper cables?
Sir, you can try this one out.
Don't hook those on my nipples.
It's free. See, now everything you can make use of this AOL software, like our McAfee Firewall Express, which will be a good.
Don't hook that to the battery. Don't. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not funny anymore.
Okay, so you're telling me
Put
it's
the
a
jumper cables
firewall
down,
and
man.
then just
put the cables down. It's not funny anymore.
So basically, it's just a firewall. I'm going to pay $14 a month for, right?
Not just the firewall, sir, but of course the the AOL software.
Oh, my chest hair is burning.
What do you love to do online, sir, if I may just ask? What do you currently enjoy on doing online?
Surfing for porn.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Surfing for porn.
Oh, okay. So
you can't look at that anymore. You get too many bad ideas.
This kind of
So this was
have family.
Well,
You were the only person.
It's not a cattle prod, is it? Jesus Christ. Somebody help
Would there be
me
any
out
other
here.
kids using the software, if I may just ask?
Of course, we'd be using the software. If we paid if we were paying $14.95 for it, I think the best use of it would be going to these porn sites because it would save me from all the pop-ups and all the spam and all the viruses.
Bestiality.
Yes, that is correct, sir. Let me tell you that America Online have this pop-up control. Okay, you can just customize it. We
He
have
keeps
a
looking at horse videos.
Wherein
It's
you can
gross.
set it if you AOL learns over time what you consider as your spam.
Please,
mail.
God, take
And
this
put it
cucumber
in
out of my
the
ass.
automatically. You just have to do that, teach the software by doing it around 3 times. And it will learn beforehand what you now consider as spam mail and what you don't consider as one.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think I'm bleeding out.
Spam filter, web pop-ups, web unlock also.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
If you want, yes.
Oh, God.
And I get all this for $14.95
Don't put the
a
cattle
month?
prod to my hemorrhoid.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Wow, this
Just
sounds
for
like a great deal.
Oh, it popped. It popped. It's bleeding everywhere.
Well, this is something I have to talk about with my partner, but it sounds like it might be really useful for surfing for porn.
There's pus and blood and poop everywhere.
You think so, huh?
And cucumber chunks.
Yeah, cool. So anyway, you can send me this in the mail so I can actually take a look at it?
Oh, sir, before we get to send you over that software in the mail, I need to verify a few information and generate a screen name and a password.
I think you're ruined.
Okay. So in other words, before I get to see it, I got to give you a credit card.
Oh, I would have to ask for that, but if you're not comfortable in giving me that, that will be okay. That is
I'll never have prison sex again.
Yeah, I don't know you, and so giving out my credit.
My mangina is injured.
I'm sorry, sir?
Oh, my God. My mangina. It hurts.
Is that person okay?
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
If this is not
You can hear his helmet.
call, sir, you just give me the exact time to give you a call back. That would be fine.
I'll be available about 10 o'clock.
Humping on my wiener.
Oh, sir, I will not be on duty. On work
I'm available on.
That is already a bit late.
Okay, how about Thursdays? I'm available about 6 o'clock.
Sure.
Will you call me back for sure?
Sure.
Okay, great. So let's say about 6 o'clock Thursday.
Oh, stop kicking me in the goon ass.
Great. Thank you very much.
Just make sure that that person is all right, sir.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him.
My rectum exploded.
All right. You take care, sir.
Thank you.
so
Happy holidays.
Oh, my God.
much. You too.
Bye-bye. She was doing everything she could to sell us AOL.
To our listeners, what do you think? Head licking, normal or abnormal?
We're back, and welcome back to the John Miller Program, winner of the 2003 and 2004 Golden Web Awards, and it's the longest-running live webcast. Here he is, John Miller.
Fuck yeah, I'm here. 2003. Holy shit, it's 2019.
Damn.
I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
Welcome back to the program. We got to give kudos to our favorite bar.
Yes. I forget her name though.
She's got
Mr. Smith.
She's got some nice titties, but
she's this lovely girl from Wisconsin that doesn't have a Wisconsin accent.
No.
Yeah.
She's sweet. And what's the bar's name?
Mr. Smith's. I already said it.
Yeah, okay.
They're very lovely. They give popcorn and candy.
And they give us like instant shots.
Yes. They're very trainable.
Yeah, they are. We trained them.
On the walk up there, though, like I was walking in front of you guys, and some guy was like, "Hey, ma'am, your titty's gonna fall out." So I turned around and showed him, like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Oh, but it should."
Areolas.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Phil Toole, what do you
What's
think so far?
happening? This is one of the wackiest shows I think I've
Isn't it,
ever been
right?
a part of.
Always.
Luke.
Luke Ryan Sauer, Google me.
This is actually only the second time I've been on this show.
Really?
We're trying to figure out the last time Luke was on it.
I was
He's
here
never
for
been
the-
on this show.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why he's
honored.
untrained. Like he just fucking.
I was a little speechless at first.
No, you weren't.
You sound drunk already.
He's already drunk, dude.
He is. And then we got my friend and co-host PJ Boston back there in the back.
What's up,
Are you there?
Peach? Hello, everybody. I don't know. Is my mic working?
I think it is.
Hell yeah.
Rocking the Killer Firebird shirt.
Old school. Yeah, no, we gotta rotate the mics around for everybody.
Poor
We
Howard
only
knows.
planned for 4 mics,
Yeah.
and you just showed up.
Well,
Party time.
yeah. We don't have room for a non-micer.
My grandma was Jewish.
You should know that by now.
There we go. We already got our Jew factor.
Yeah,
Don't yell it up and down. Oh, you don't hear me. No, it's not.
I love
that way.
Jews. We had shrimp
That's our
cocktails
studio
together.
audience over there.
We watched
Nice.
Dr. Phil together.
Hey, Phil.
Speaking of Dr. Phil,
The other Phil, I guess.
Dude, I just gotta say thank you.
Oh, thanks.
For all the years that you've put up with my fucking shit. How long have you been? You've been a friend for like 10 years?
Somewhere in there that, yeah. Well,
crazy.
so, yeah, because I started on my kid's 3-month birthday, so
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually know how old your kid is.
And how old is your kid now?
he's 10.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you for
You're
the support
welcome,
over
kid.
the years.
Thank you for bringing it,
I
man.
remember back in the day, I was like, I challenged you on your what would you say?
Having kids?
No, your dedication to me. I remember a day where I called you one time. And I was like, "Look, dude,
Oh, yeah. I
are
remember
you
that.
on my side or are you on his
That
side?"
was the
It's hard
great,
to tell these days.
the
man,
great
you know?
division of
and-
2013 or whatever that was.
like
yeah.
2010.
Was I here for that?
Because I
No,
was-
that was way before your
I
time.
just posted pictures of 2010, so
Yeah.
that was still in the transmitter years.
yeah, oh, that's right.
That's right. It's way back in the day.
the
Kind of sounds like
transmitter
there's
years.
been a few divides because
Trans.
what I was immediately thinking of was not 2010.
No, this is like in the very beginning of
The
everything.
very beginning.
Lots of betrayal going on, huh?
There
Uh,
was.
These bitches are drama queens. Like
Not me. I just wanted to
Yeah.
fucking do my shit.
You don't count with that. You're the owner.
There were some folks that didn't quite agree with the direction the station was going, and it just
Yeah,
became
it
a
got- it
thing.
got-
and-
and now look where we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
So
got
fuck
beautiful
you.
studios
John Mans the
and
ship.
whatever.
Deal with it. Right?
Mate.
Well, but
That's basically what it boils down to.
I've dealt with it mostly because I didn't know anything, so it was like this is my teacher right
And
here.
You still don't know anything.
I know more though.
That doesn't say much for you as a teacher.
I know,
though.
right? It's,
I know more
they
though.
fired me at, down at.
I mean, I think I annoyed
the cemetery.
I annoyed Phil a little bit, and probably PJ at times because you didn't want to deal with things, and
Well, I need to have
so
a
it was a
break
trio
eventually.
of annoyance I was doing.
look at him now.
Hey, I think I'm not that bad because of John's teachings. Everyone should come to FCC Free Radio.
What are we in a Scientology meeting?
I don't know. Before
videos.
meeting.
Before the
He's the
show, PJ
head
and
of the
I were
Sea Org.
talking about the drum goldfish and how well Phil mixed the sound at the holiday party.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that was
And
amazing.
then
We
all
had
the
a hell of a
bands.
party.
We make a
did.
good team,
We
yeah.
threw a fucking big party.
The one with
The three
Thomas
of us-
Mayfield.
Thomas Mayfield didn't have a damn thing to do with it.
No, when he was there,
PJ,
though.
he's here.
PJ,
What's
if
up,
you
y'all?
listen,
He was a big part of it, and both of us. me
Well, we
and-
would
me
have
and
been
Phil.
fucked without the sound man because we needed help. Thank God you brought the drum cage
And
or
the drum
Yeah,
shield.
the drum
Yeah, I
shield.
need
man.
that. I'm gonna need that
We're
thing
gonna need
again.
that for December.
Goldfish
yeah.
bowl?
We had some nasty bashers here.
can you make another one and we can just put a stripper in it?
Should we put a pole in? Is what
Yeah.
I'm just.
But they need to be protected.
Yeah.
It's like a sneeze guard
Have
in
you
a
seen the
fucking
people
restaurant.
around here? She
Let's
needs-
do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We all need one
What
around
do you
here.
think? Should we get a stripper pole
Let's do it.
platform and strip?
I thought that was me. I thought that was me.
Oh,
Good. Let it be the
Party
owner.
time.
Breaking your own rules.
Let's strippers. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Rules.
I had the centerfold girls here, but she seemed a little nervous
I
at
had
first.
a huge There you go.
It'll be largely dependent on.
I had the centerfold girls here, but it was
nice
at
enough
noon,
to loan
so-
me the drum shields to see if. But why would you need a drum shield for strippers?
It's a stripper shield. These weirdos don't put their hands
Wait,
on
what
it.
is this? What's
you
a
want to
stripper
put him in a
shield?
cage?
Sort of.
That'd be hot.
Yeah.
And we could poke at him? We could poke at him? Is that what it is?
on each
Why
end
do
of
you
the
need a
stage.
shield so weirdos don't poke at it?
So we could, like with
bird
sticks,
cages.
not with dicks. With sticks.
Either way.
Because then they could get away if it's your dick, because it's not that big, seriously. I don't want to have a big, it's not huge.
She doesn't have a dick.
Next thing you know, we're talking about Luke's nuts again.
Right.
That's a slippery
Let's do this. No,
Keep going right back to Luke.
No, no, not really, because they're not.
But what
that-
is the
they're
plan
not-
for the big party, John? What's the fucking what's
December
going on? We're gonna do it
14th.
again.
Same theory that we did last year, dude. 3
No ribs.
bands, bunch of food,
Less
1,000-watt
drama.
PA. And
Less drama, more vodka.
Well, there's always someone
Yeah.
that brings out Christmas
That was
John.
crazy, man.
And we were talking about that day.
Christmas
Phil and I.
John.
It's like, who was going to bring out Christmas John? And we both agreed who was going to do it. We did it up there. It was this guy, and he did.
I don't understand those people that just don't understand. They don't get the whole "let it go" concept. It's like you tell them
Are you
5
talking
million
about John,
times.
or are you talking
No,
about?
the troublemaker at the holiday party.
I was a very good guy.
No.
Till the end.
Yeah, no, that was weird, man.
It's where it's where I always have to
Christmas
come
John
in and
showed
play
up.
good cop and get everybody to calm down and be like, dude, just chill out, relax. He doesn't want you doing this. Just stop. Just leave it alone.
I started
And it won't
drinking
stop.
at 10 a.m. And about 6. When did we start the concert?
Well, we probably started about 8 or 9.
I think it was the second band he did that, right?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere around the
It
same
was.
band, yeah.
I was eating the ribs at that time. I saw
what
him.
happened was when we got
What
done
had
playing,
happened was-
he wanted to come up. Jack Shaft got done playing, and he wanted to come up and
He
talk.
wanted to be the MC.
But John had already kind of laid
Yeah.
everything
I already
out.
told you what's
and
up.
and then I thanked everybody because our set was over. And then he went to start talking, and the mic was gone. And he got real embarrassed about that. Yes, the sound guy shut the mic off.
Exactly.
I don't know how that happened.
Thank you, Phil.
Why
was
though?
weird,
like,
man.
why did he want it? Why don't you want to
I
just
don't-
relax and enjoy the
I
party?
know.
That's the party's for you. You don't have to.
It's all, why
you
are
don't
you
have
trying to
do
work?
a job.
Why are you trying to work? Just enjoy
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah, I didn't
that's
get
a
it
weird-
either.
I mean,
What
the
happened?
food.
Was it
the drinks
December
for you.
15th this year? We're working on 3 bands.
It's the
catered.
14th, right? Is it 15th? I
This
got to
will be
change my
the
calendar.
11th annual.
Well, my band will be one of the bands.
Hell
Sure.
yeah.
Well, hoping that if you can bring.
Oh, yeah, we'll be
gotta
there.
bring matching bands with you.
We'll be there. We'll
I
figure out
can't.
some other bands.
Yeah,
together.
well, make sure it works out.
The
You know I got
amazing,
Doors to Nowhere, so all I need is your 2
John,
bands.
PJ's also
What-
talking.
what happened, man?
the amazing Anthony who plays guitar for Jack Shaft is his wife
Having
is
a
expecting
baby.
a baby like the 3rd or 4th week
Fuck
of
that bitch.
Is that a good thing?
No, she's a sweetheart. So he just
love you.
he just is like, hey, if things are going that way with the baby,
Fuck the
it's just,
kid. Come rock
yeah,
with us.
no,
Yeah,
it's
I'll see if we can do Swamp Hammer and He Agrees to
yeah,
Fire.
that
We'll
would
see
be
if we can do
amazing.
both
Yeah,
bands.
so
Well,
but
that's
don't worry,
That'll
I'll
make
be
it,
here.
that'll make it easier because we all share the same gear, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
Right, exactly. Back
We'll
on
have
it.
to set it up once. But we need 3 bands.
Yeah, well, you said Doors to Nowhere would be down.
There you go.
I'm down with those guys. I
If
love
they're
those
down with
guys.
you, they're probably down.
I was just saying, man, I really want to see the new Swamp Hammer.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I already took the day off work.
There's part of Swamp Hammer.
I probably won't have the same job anymore.
Wait,
but
is Swamp Hammer just another word for dick?
No. You were at the Swamp Hammer show.
I know, but also if you think about it, it's a swamp hammer.
No, a swamp hammer is actually a tool they use to knock alligators out.
it's
Same thing as a dick.
It's legit, like it's
Yeah.
a big wooden hammer thing.
I use my dick to knock out alligators.
See,
Here we go again.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I
No,
would
that's,
call it my dick, but it's not
I think
that
Dower's
big.
about
thing.
ready to give birth over here.
Doink.
Yeah.
My
Hey,
dick's
but if
not
you've
that
never
big.
seen Swamp Hammer, man, they are awesome.
Well, I've seen them in person.
I've seen them.
Yeah, they were
at my holiday
unplugged
party.
that time. Like
Yeah, that was a
unplugged
holiday
in,
party.
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
whole other
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I call mine Swamp
Got to
Hammer.
see them in a live, uncontrolled. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a holiday
Oh
party.
yeah, don't get me wrong, that was awesome. But when you see
Were
them
you there?
live,
Were you there?
Stephen Lynch is a fucking wizard.
All right, well, so I have the event.
And Jimmy's gonna be there. This is gonna be awesome.
Stephen Lynch was there, huh? I was
Yeah.
tipsy. I just remember the bands, but not really the people
Fucking drunk,
individually.
dude.
These
That was the time we
stones.
had Kentucky Fried Chicken for everybody. That's what we had.
What?
John looked at me like I was crazy. We had Kentucky Fried
We
Chicken
had-
the
when?
night that Swamp Hammer played at the old spot.
Oh
that was the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so
Upstairs.
we brought like a whole shit ton of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah,
That's right.
I
you're
liked
right.
it, man. I was at first. I was like, "This sucks." And
You
then
want
I
me
ate
to
about 5
remember
pieces of
that?
chicken.
Wait,
What
that's
we ate?
That's one where I got sent home because I was too drunk.
Yes, we did put you in a taxi.
You kicked me with your wooden shoe.
No, actually, oh no, see.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
put
was.
you in a taxi. Yeah.
All I remember, she was wearing a red dress. I just remember that because there's lots of pictures from that.
Yeah.
That was
that
amazing.
party with the that was.
Started a relationship that day too, huh?
I'm getting sweaty.
I remember all that. I have my memory's too good.
Well,
I
dude,
remember all those people.
we have a.
I won't mention any
an
names.
epic holiday party for the last 10 years. I mean, the fucking clubs would like to be able to emulate what we do.
Oh, dude, last year's was amazing.
People just gotta let you control the party and not butt in.
I need to
like
buy a
that
club.
one time.
Yeah, but there's a lot of costs involved with clubs.
Let's do it.
And shit like
let's
that.
do it.
It's rough.
Let's do
Wait, are we
it.
talking about
me.
alligator hitting clubs, or are we talking about
No, it's really like music nightclubs.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the DNA Lounge makes all their money selling pizzas. That's all you need to know about clubs.
And
That's the truth.
that's the problem.
They're struggling.
It's the
pizza.
truth. Without the pizza,
He's
they'd
like
already be out of
$10 million
business.
in.
I know.
There's no way out but the right to the end.
But the pizza. But I mean, that's what's up. That's how hard it is.
Check IDs.
Dude, he's got millions and millions involved in the DNA Lounge. He is not even. Yeah,
I'm not
even.
in that place.
And I've been reading his posts. He's pretty much fucked right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's telling everybody about it. He's letting everybody know how this shit really works.
No, that essay thing that he put out
Right?
was like it was right on the money.
I think
dude,
it's
legit.
very important
Same
for people
thing
to
here.
really know.
Yeah, they
because
don't
they're like,
get
it's
it. They don't get how
fucking
hard
party
it is to
time,
run
you
a
know?
club, man. I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you
and I used to do shows all the time.
Oh, we used to do a lot of shit.
And
a lot of
I remember
co-presents.
one night at the Cafe de Nord when we walked away with $20 and you came up to me, he's like, dude, we made some money, and you gave me a 10.
We killed it.
I saw that.
And that's what it's like.
We fucking killed it, dude.
When you play Bottom of the Hill, they hand you an envelope and it has like paid admission, like 106 people, and it's like multiplied by this times 30%
Yes.
divided by the bands, and they give it's like all this goes down. It could be super busy in there, whatever. But the point is, though, here's your $160 or $112
exactly.
or whatever,
Right.
just split between four
Yeah,
dudes.
I
I mean,
think
there's
I
no
think I
one's
paid
killing
well
it in the club
last
scene.
year.
you know?
The bands
I
that are
played-
doing well are like the cover bands that are playing like corporate gigs and playing hotels and shit
and they
like
do them
that.
all the time. Yeah,
Those are the guys that
I've
are
been
making
going
money.
to a lot of afternoon shows. Bottom of the Hill and the Knockout have been doing
That's awesome.
afternoon, like 2 o'clock.
I don't know anything
Bottom of
about
the Hill,
this.
and 5 o'clock at Knockout, because then you're done by dinner time.
Yeah.
And they're almost always busy because it's people our age that are just either have families or just fucking tired, hate 25-year-olds, you know.
I think
But
everybody
they're-
hates 25-year-olds.
I just fucking
they're
love
finding
live
the
music,
niche
man.
of the, you know,
So I should hate 25-year-olds.
Dude, 25-year-olds hate 25-year-olds.
I just don't want kids, but 25-year-olds too. Should
I hate 25-year-olds.
Okay.
Anyone under 30 kind of sucks.
Not
There's a
much.
few exceptions, and they know who they are.
You know,
That's a big range right there, but-
I made my name on young comics in this town, and those young comics became assholes. So
yeah, they probably were.
Well, they were assholes.
They're
back
probably
then.
assholes to begin with. They just sort of came to fruition.
Yeah.
They just they evolved.
Look how many comics are here anymore.
What's the deal with comedians? I'm not feeling
Well,
them.
comedians are a lot of times they're pretty broken.
It's like
people to
musicians
start with.
are appreciative and love that
There's no shortage of asshole musicians out there.
okay.
True,
They're super important. Yeah.
So it's a good thing we got
inflated
musicians
egos
here.
all day, dude.
But they seem to appreciate that I had them on the show.
Yeah, well,
even though I have no idea what I'm doing, I just invited them. They're still so very
Dude, the
appreciative.
last show I was on with you, I wanted to kill you.
What
Just
the
saying.
hell? What do you mean?
That was some pretty serious shit, John. Tell them how you really feel, John. Come on, man.
There was no musicians on
Don't
that
fucking
show,
let
so
us
that
pay me
counts.
to Don't beat around the bush, John.
No, that counts. You know what though? Okay, that show with the comedian.
Like, there was nothing even close to radio happening, and I'm doing the Facebook
Kinda like
Live.
now?
This is hilarious.
See, I don't think I know how to do this Facebook Live yet because I don't.
Because the fucking camera's over there, weirdo.
One there and one here.
I get no musicians on because I don't think you're supposed to, right? You're not supposed to have musicians
no,
on. Right?
if they're playing original music, as long as they're
With a
cool with
guitar,
it, that's fine.
and
But
an amplifier.
just don't
Bringing the whole band in with a
that,
1,000-watt PA.
and don't play like other people's music.
You know, comedians are a trip because that show we were on, that comedian was really cool. It seemed like, and then later on, I'm playing golf with this mini golf with his girl, and then I get a bunch of text messages
With his girl without him there?
He said to me, man, you had my girl on and you didn't even let me know. I'm like,
Yeah, because
I think you need one more
that's-
drink to pass out.
That's not a you. That's not you and a
who's taking
comedian's
care of him
problem.
after he
That's
passes
you
out
not
is the
understanding
question.
I'll root
dealing
him
with
at the bar.
couples.
I didn't even know who his girl is.
Apparently, you should have.
I just looked for talent and I was like, hey,
You saw her tits and you're like, let's go mini golf.
No, I had her. Wait,
You took
no.
his girl on a fucking
He's on
date.
Bumble.
Wait, no.
took
I
his
think we're
girl on a
You're on
I
fucking
think we're on the
Bumble.
wrong track. I was out with this girl playing
You're on
mini
a
golf,
Bumble
and this
date.
guy was texting me saying I had his girl on the show.
So you were on. You were
on a
his
Bumble
girl or
date.
This girl?
You were
I
on
had
a
his
Bumble
girl
date.
on
What
my
is
show.
Bumble?
It's like a hookup
I'm
date.
so
Can you
confused right now.
enunciate-
Bumble, man?
It's a hookup app.
You were at mini golf with his girl.
No.
Or
I was out with
this girl.
I was out with this girl.
Okay.
And then
Now it makes
His
sense.
girl?
and he texted me a bunch of times saying Sunday I had his girl on my show. And I'm like, wait, which one? And I started saying a different one.
Did
I'm
he
like,
freak out?
Which? Yeah, he started texting me a bunch of things.
Like,
He's like,
why are you fucking with my woman?
this is how I don't understand. This is how comedians get. They don't just get to the point because I said which.
I think he Googled you and knew you masturbate on people.
No, I said which girl, and he said. And
PJ
he,
over here
he said,
doesn't know
don't,
what to
he said,
say.
don't play me like I'm stupid.
No, we need to get PJ out of
And
the
so
corner.
I
We need to bring him into the.
I started guessing.
We'll put him in his
And-
seat.
And
That's
then,
the next break.
and then so I start checking, and I'm like,
my
oh,
Lord.
this one's friends with this guy. I'm all, oh, you mean her? And it's all, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Dude,
And I had her
I-
booked months in advance, though.
I got some pills in my office that'll help you
Viagra?
out.
Calm down.
Viagra?
Do you have a Sharpie in your
Yeah,
office?
Viagra is the
Yeah.
opposite of what you need.
I need to change that sticker up there because the whole "you're a fucking cunt" sticker is annoyed the shit
Don't
out of me.
somebody
for
fix it.
fucking
That was like one of the
it's,
first stickers on the wall back in the old
but
place.
it's the wrong "your."
Hey,
that's
somebody
the
actually
point.
fixed it, but it faded.
Yeah,
There's like a little, there's an apostrophe on there.
No, that's not.
And there's an
That's
E.
so
Someone
not
went-
the point.
somebody went in there with a
Nobody
Sharpie.
did that on purpose.
Guarantee you.
No, somebody fixed it though.
So what kind of
There's
show?
an E
what
on
kind
it,
of show
and there's an
should I have?
apostrophe,
Well, they
but it's
think that
faded.
they fixed it.
Too much yelling.
Oh.
What kind of show should I video here for you to be a part of?
All right.
Hey, are we on
Luke, I'm
Facebook
gonna
Live
slap- I'm
still?
gonna put tape over
She's
your mouth
like,
in a minute.
she wants to go, oh.
No.
No,
Luke, you need to listen when people are talking. You just keep on talking over
Dude,
conversation.
He's my DDD guy.
You're what?
My DDD.
What's that?
Short bus.
oh yeah,
He's my short bus guy.
Before it
I
became
love
cool.
you,
You're
but
bringing it back.
you're my short bus guy. I'm John Miller.
I'm Esther Russell.
Mr. Phil.
Luke Ryan, so Google me.
PJ, the DJ.
Fucking Julie won't shut up. I'll be back in a moment.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Now, this here is Coyote speaking on the John Miller program with Susan Maletta. Hope you're enjoying the show. Now, this here is a Coyote hard saying. I'm your street side observer philosopher. You know, I was just playing Jimmy Crackcorn a while ago, and it occurred to me that there you got this Jimmy Crackcorn. What is he, cracking corn? Or is his last name Crackcorn? And who cares? I was playing the alphabet song, and I transitioned into Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I didn't know which one where it started and I think there's only one song, and they've been putting it over on us since we were kids. I feel slightly robbed. A little bit of my culture just kind of like extracted from me bodily. It's like getting, being bent over for a, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is shocking. A man my age, a professional musician, been all the years on tour with John Bovey and everybody until my voice changed, and I've been playing out here in San Francisco, out in the clubs and everything, doing blues hop all these years. I got a reputation. And I find out at this point in my career that the alphabet song and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are the same damn song. Now that just gets you right down in where the growlies are down there, where it rumbles down there at night. You know what I mean? Get the fires down there. Beyond that, I think I just play a little music. This is Coyote speaking. They let us do this. Oh, what I tell you. Oh, man, they let us do it. Now, this here is another Coyote Minute. All right, now, this here is number 47, Black Gold. Now, generally, you do know where I'm coming from because, friends, I am outspoken. But that's part of my job, you know, as commentating like I am here. So I want to come out with something on this whole oil philosophy out there that's running rampant out there. You know, my philosophy starts where when you meet with an insurmountable problem, you treat it as just an insurmountable challenge. So you got a lot of challenges here in the United States of America right now as I see it. And one of the big ones is, and folks can't understand how we come to have an oil shortage here in this country of the United States of America. Well, there's a very simple answer, my friend. Nobody bothered to check the oil. We just didn't know it was getting low, you know, and there's a good reason for it. Very simple. Now, if you follow this with me now, the reason for geographical in nature. Now, the oil is located out there in Alaska. It's out in California. It's off Florida down there under the water. It's off of Louisiana, same kind of deal. It's out there in the middle of the country, smack in the middle of the country down there in Kansas. Let's not leave out Oklahoma. You still got Oklahoma to deal with. In Montana, they got new ones up there in Idaho. There's a big one under a lake there, and they're going to go in there sideways for that sucker. And you got Pennsylvania running an oil right there, and they got the coal to boot. It's just all messy with it. And you got Texas talking about messy. Boy, howdy. Now, you got oil in all of them places right there, geographically. Well, they added it all up, and we got more oil than the rest of the whole world put together, including the Middle East and down where you know, wherever they're going to find it. I don't care where you're going to find it. We got more oil than that sitting right there. Now, why can't we check the oil? Because all the dipsticks are in Washington, D.C. It's a pleasure dealing with you. This here has been another Coyote Minute. And this here is Coyote speaking. Oh, you're going to love this one. And this here is another Coyote Minute. This is Coyote speaking. Episode 27, Alternate Universe. Now, this here may be a hard saying for a lot of folks, but I've been studying this, and this came to me one day. I was sitting there watching an old dog walk in yard water out there. And I noticed if you look, there's a reflection of him out there. And it looks just like if you was to flip it over and look at it that way, it'd be another whole universe over there if you think about it. If you look at yourself in the mirror sometime, is that you or is that other guy? Then other alternate universe is what I'm talking about right now. If you're paying attention, that the whole thing could be, you know, if you're just walking down the road and you look up real quick You might even see the other guy standing on your head with his head right there, probably maybe even rotating. You never know, because it's another whole universe. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got left and right over there. And now, what I'm trying to tell you is they don't have left and right as we know it. And they don't have no up and down as we know it, because it's all flipped around. I don't even know what they call it. They're over there and over there, up there, around there. I don't know how they even tell where the hell they're at. And that's why they want over here. And so watch out. One day you just might find yourself exchanged into the other universe. And that old yard dog out there is your yard dog, upside down. And I hate to have a dog that's upside down. You can't respect a hound dog like that. And their thumb's a little bit different. That's how you can tell. Now, just, I don't want to panic nobody. I know I'm speaking to a lot of folk right now that are fairly impressionable knowing who I am, but I don't want to scare nobody with it. But just don't let your respect for me get in the way of your own common sense. You know what I'm saying? This here has been a Coyote Minute. Thank you. This is Coyote Speak.
Well said, John. Okay, it is now time for Porn Star Sports Trivia, where we ask actual porn stars real sports trivia questions. And if she gets less than 75%, she has to have sex with the nerdiest guy we could find, and that is Bobby the intern.
Yeah, no doubt Bobby had a little relationship issue, and he's missing a little, so we figured we'd kick him the prize this week.
Today we are honored to have the beautiful Dana Hayes, beautiful porn star from the Los Angeles area. Dana Hayes. Hello, Dana. How are you?
Hello.
Wow, you're a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
No doubt about it.
What are you known for? What's Dana Hayes, the film actress, known for?
What am I known for?
Pleasurist.
I'm a pleasurist. I'm very good.
Now, what is a pleasurist?
I'm known as a sex teacher, actually, most often.
Wow.
Most
teacher.
Man, I would have flunked a few grades if teachers looked like this. I'll tell you that. Right
Never made it out of high school.
All right, so you know a little bit about sports?
No, only.
Good. Okay,
no,
that's
not my forte.
for Bobby's happy
Definitely
now.
Not my forte.
All right, excellent. Yeah. So,
all right.
Whatever your forte is, we'll try to stay the hell away from it. All right, Dana, are you ready to play?
That's why you're stuttering.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. So whenever you're ready, let me know.
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
We will start the question.
I think she's always ready.
Okay, question number 1, Dana.
Yes.
What Florida-based NBA basketball team just won the NBA championship? A, the Miami Heat, B, the Orlando Magic, or C, the Tampa Crabs?
Number 1. That would be number 1, Bob.
A, that's right. The Miami Heat. Very good. Beautifully done.
Yay, for Dana Hayes.
Yeah, now Bobby's getting absolutely no action. Have you ever made love to a woman this beautiful, Bobby, in your...
I can't say I have.
Bobby, are you upset that she got the first one, bro?
No, I know she'll get stumped on one of these.
All right. Well, we've got question number 2, Phil.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes.
Sean, okay, Bobby. Here we go. Question number 2. Which soccer team just took 3rd place in the World Cup? 3rd place in the World Cup.
3rd place.
15 seconds.
I'd say probably Spain.
Ooh, that is wrong. Yeah,
Not Mexico.
No, I don't know who it was, but it was definitely not Spain. All right.
Should we go to the judges on that?
No. There are no judges. Let's keep moving. Okay.
That's a 1
Okay, now
for
if
1.
you blow one more question,
One more.
then God only knows what you got to blow after that.
Yeah.
All right,
Bobby.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Okay, Dana, which baseball team won the 1911 World Series?
15 seconds.
Red Sox.
Oh, that is wrong. Man, oh man, Bobby, this is your lucky day.
Bobby, it's your lucky day, man.
I faked that. I really did want to lose that.
You really did want to lose that.
Yeah.
She was eyeing you from the moment you came through. Everywhere we take you, I got to get rid of you.
He's not a nerd. He's adorable.
All right.
Well, there you go. So, Bobby,
the next time we see Bobby, he will be a man.
He will tell. He will
Maybe
kiss
a
and
porn
tell.
Yeah.
Right here on the show, right, Bobby?
Oh, of course.
Of course. All right. So, folks, of course, that was Porn Star Sports Trivia right here on the John and Phil Show.
You know why we renamed Paul Luke, don't you? It's the county ain't so hot. I asked him if he wouldn't keep kissing me on the neck. He won't even go out back and gather the eggs. Figures the chickens is laying for him.
I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
And welcome back to the JMP. We just came back from Mr. Smith's. Make sure to check them out at MrSmiths.com, I believe.
Yeah, I think you can rent out the upstairs, downstairs, all the stairs.
I really want to rent it downstairs, but they want to charge a
That's
fucking
some baller shit there.
They want a fucking fistful of money. We also got good friend and cohort Phil Toole.
Yo.
And a guy I haven't seen in like, holy shit,
2
forever.
months. 2 months.
2 months, my ass.
10 minutes.
Marlon is here. We know him as Feast. And who else do we have on the mic? PJ Boston's behind
PJ,
us.
the DJ.
And of course, we're on Facebook Live. You can find us there. And
Luke's now on the drunk couch.
Yeah, we put drunk Luke on the couch.
He's exposing a lot more skin than I'm comfortable with right now.
He wants to see.
I can see how he got arrested now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I know, I can see the misunderstanding now.
Oh my god! I don't think it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Marlon, motherfucker!
Hey, how's it going?
Dude,
are you now every time it looks like you're trying to move the station closer to the center of the Tenderloin. Is that?
It's because he lives
is that
there.
a Mecca?
Well, I only live 4 blocks away.
Why don't you just broadcast from your apartment then?
Well, it doesn't look like this one.
Okay.
This is bigger than my fucking apartment, dude.
Probably.
Plus, he doesn't want all these ne'er-do-wells like walking around his
square
apartment.
feet,
But I think Miss Kitty might fuck up the broadcast. She might step on something.
Miss Kitty comes. I bring Miss Kitty down here from time to time. She loves being down here. Meow. Yeah, meow, meow.
Oh, Jesus.
Meow, meow.
Am I drinking from a saucer, running around all nimbly-bimbly?
She makes friends great. It's awesome.
What happened down here? They were cleaning it up, and then it just kind of fell to shit again. It's kind of cool.
No, it's actually fine.
Yeah,
Well,
all
except
right.
for the crack fucking alley that we have to
No,
walk
that's
down once
normal.
we parked. I know, but
I paid for parking because I was just scared to leave my car on the street.
And that was a smart move.
It was a smart move.
Except for the fact that now you can't come in through the easy entrance. You got to go all the way around.
Yeah, you gotta
to
go
get
all the
back
way
in.
around.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
right.
I live a
That's
few
weird.
blocks up
Yeah.
from John, and I've been there 15 years, and it gotten really good for 2 years, and then because our new supervisor put up all these, so people couldn't stand around.
Right.
And then the homeless coalition, sorry,
that's awesome.
went around and sued the city to take down all the barriers because it's some kind of human rights violation.
Is it like,
Right.
Is it like
And
those
now
pigeon
all the
things that they
shit-
can't like?
Sort of.
I think we have a guy
And now
on the
it's
phone.
back. Like all the shit is back.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
I think it's kind of funny. I was here the other night. I went to go eat at Toulon, speaking of shit all over the place again. And we were walking back up the street, and there's all these boutiques, and people just it's like a barrage of shit and piss in front of all the boutique stores, which I thought was kind of
where is
hilarious.
Toulon?
Hey, Phil,
6th Street, 6 and
are you there? What do you got to say about this shit?
What about this shit?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get you guys on. Now, can I see you visually on Facebook, or is this
You can go to look for Facebook, look for our station page, FCC Free Radio.
Okay, I'm on FCC for radio now. Do I click on Studio 1A, Studio 1?
No, are you going to Facebook or are you on?
Hang on. Let me go back to Facebook.
Dude, you're fucking technically challenged, dude.
No, okay, I'm on Facebook now. No, I'm not. I'm on FCC Free Radio.
Yeah, don't be on the
Well,
website.
you need to go to, if you want to see us in person, you go to https://FCC. Facebook, facebook.com/FCC Free Radio.
Okay, I think I'm there.
And scroll down until you find the live video. This is really entertaining radio.
I know. This is like
I love you, Phil.
Going, okay, now unplug the computer, and then plug it back in.
Exactly.
And unplug it again.
I need to slap you, my brother. What's
I'm
going
on
on,
the
my
page here.
friend?
Well, I just brought up the
I'm just
FCC.
glad to be alive, man. I just got back my uncle's funeral. I
got it.
So I'm all shits and giggles right now.
Now bring that shit down.
Shits and giggles and in a tuxedo?
I'll tell you what, though. Yesterday I flew back from Newark, New Jersey, back to Atlanta, where I live now. And when the plane, you ever been to sit on a plane and you feel like you're not sure if you've got to take a dump or you've got just like a massive fart brewing?
No.
Not
Your
recently.
body kind of rearranges
Not
with the
recently.
pressure.
No.
Okay, well, anyway, so I stood up and I just let out this like, like a 40-second fart. And, I've been talking to these two guys next to me for
Going
like 2
Guinness,
hours.
aren't you?
And I just had to kind of like take a left and just, it's like, I guess that means goodbye, gentlemen.
This morning I had farts really bad, and it smelled like fucking Burger King. It smelled like a Whopper, dude. I swear to God.
Now, John, how old are you now?
I will be 58 today.
I
Oh,
will
my
be
God,
58
you're
today.
not that old.
I will be 58 today.
How old are you, Phil?
Time travel?
I am 54. I will be 55 in August.
Oh, good luck
And,
with that.
now, Ashley, you're just a young thing.
36.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Fuck,
I got Jones older than you.
And a body like a bloody Great Brick Shite House, isn't it?
A shite house, yes.
Feast, how old are you?
I'm going to be 53 this year.
Wow.
God bless you.
I'm fucking old, dude.
Hey, I got a question. You guys, what's your feeling about this Pete Buttigieg?
Who? What?
Mayor Pete.
Okay, he's the mayor. He's the gay Christian Rhodes Scholar, military veteran mayor of South Bend, Indiana, who's now running for president, and his name is Pete Buttigieg.
Is that how you pronounce
And what
it?
better name for a gay man than Buttigieg? I mean, that's like accurate and discreet. It's like this.
Sounds like a wrestler's
really
name.
Judges booty more than that. And not that I have anything against the homosexual, the BLTQ community.
The BLT?
It's firm.
He's a WWE wrestler, that's all.
Buttigieg.
Mayor
That's like the
Buttigieg.
world's smallest demographic, like Christian, gay, veteran, Rhodes guy. The meetings, there's always plenty of coffee and donuts. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
like one of three.
I have a problem here right now.
Parking is not a problem.
Phil, I have a problem here. My couch is fucking talking. I swear to God.
How's your couch?
Ignore the couch. All right.
Ignore the couch.
Yeah, ignore the couch. All
I'll
right.
tell you what, though, I'd like to get my hands on that Alexandria. You know who I'm talking about? The Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh, the power suits? Power
Oh
suits.
my gosh, she's like the hottest politician I've ever seen. in my
No
life.
shit, right?
I mean, I've never seen a woman politician I actually wanted to bone in my entire life. I never was like, man, I want to get my hands on that. I'd like to bend that Kay Bailey Hutchison over and do some, you know what I'm saying? I'd never like to give her my caucus, you know what I'm saying?
I was always a Barbara Bush guy.
Hey, you may think this is wrong.
I mean,
but
Jackie Kennedy, but she wasn't a politician. She was a politician's wife, you know.
I'm thinking like the Oakland mayor.
Who?
The Oakland mayor, Libby Schaaf.
She's a little nuts. Yeah.
Kamala Harris?
No,
Jesus.
She's already fucked every
She's a senator.
politician. I don't want to fucking use that pussy. But no, the Oakland mayor.
Oakland mayor. What's she look
Kind of
like?
hot.
I'll tell you what, I'm on a computer right now. I'll pop up
Libby
the
Schaaf,
Oakland
she's
mayor.
Like Ali Sheedy.
Phil Toole is looking up fucking the Oakland mayor.
1985.
Looking her up right now.
But,
I'm going to look up the Oakland mayor and see what the hell
Phil, I have a question. Phil, I have a
Libby
question.
Schaaf.
Dude,
Go
Phil,
ahead,
you
Ashley.
would fuck that. I guarantee it.
John's yelling. Phil, I have a question. You said that you have never seen a female politician you wanted to fuck, but what about a male politician you wanted to fuck?
Ashley, heavens no! I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're talking about.
Heavens no? That means you thought about it.
To Trudeau.
I don't
Fucking
know.
hilarious.
Trudeau, Trudeau is pretty hot. I might go gay for Trudeau.
What do you think of Libby Schaaf?
Libby
Yeah, Libby
or
Schaaf.
Kate?
Yeah, Libby Schaaf. She's alright. She's
I'd
alright.
fuck that.
It's all right.
Almost like a little bit of Anne Hathaway, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what kind of body? Are there any swimsuit shots of Libby Schaaf? anywhere?
She's a little thick, you know. She's fucking 50 years old. What do you want?
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, she looks like, what, 30? Oh,
Right.
there's a picture of her frowning. She looks a lot older.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
one that she looks like Celine Dion. That's
There's
kinda weird.
definitely some pictures where
Dude,
she
no,
looks
she's
better
got
than
a rack
others.
on her. There's a picture here of her
Right?
in an orange, yeah.
No, got some shit going on.
Orange swimsuit.
Now you can see my reasoning.
Trudeau
And
in a
she's of the
swimsuit.
era where those are probably like real jugs and not.
Yeah, they're
some kind of
fucking
fake-
true. They're fucking bumper.
Yeah.
True to their
I'm
bumper.
from the era we
Is
like
that
to
a
take eyelashes
descriptor
and real
for
True
tits.
to the
boobs
bumper.
now? True to the bumper.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Where did we just end up in the Ozarks?
That's awesome.
Exactly. I've been
No, that's
watching.
Alaska.
I've been watching Ozark, the Netflix thing.
I
Yeah,
just did an audition
Justin
for
Bieber.
that.
that's fucking awesome.
Wait,
Go
what?
ahead, that's a great show.
Dude, I know there's a lot of guys my age that fuck her.
But how he's fallen, because now he's doing that, like, what is that Carvana commercial where he's the
yeah.
elevator operator? Wow, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wow, my God.
Oh yeah, there's this picture with this Libby chick with this orange kind of weird jumpsuity thing where
Yeah,
she's
you see what I'm talking
definitely
about?
She's definitely thick.
Yeah, she's
Even
got
white
a
boys
body
got to
like
shout.
No, she's not on Ashley's level, but she's,
Oh,
she's
thank
a,
you.
Well,
So you're not 50 years old.
Are you sure?
I guarantee you're not 50.
So do you have any plans for your 60th, John?
Yeah, we're gonna throw a fucking huge party.
Yeah, I mean, if ever there's a guy that I
myself
really
and
did
Phil
not
were
think
just
was going to
talking.
make it to 60.
We were just talking about this. Just it was just yesterday that we're throwing my big 5-0.
I know.
Which is a huge party.
That was.
Yeah.
It was epic.
And you've had like heart attacks and crystal meth addiction and all kinds of fun shit. You're like on, you're like 90 in freak years.
Yeah, dude, seriously.
Like seventh cat life.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fucking.
You're like
I'm on like my
you just keep
6th
on
wife
partying.
or something.
We need to start that meme that goes, what kind of world are we going to leave for John Miller?
Leave for John. Yeah.
I have a huge idea.
Cockroaches and John Miller.
I need to have Metallica at my 60th birthday.
No.
No.
Why not?
No.
I don't want to hang with
They're
Lars.
San Francisco people.
Yeah, but they jumped the shark like 30 years ago, dude.
All
Come on.
right,
So,
so
I got an idea, John. In fact, I think it's a good idea. Because we
Maybe we
got
can get
time, because you're
Exodus to
50 years, you
come,
got
get
2
the
years
real
to
shit
plan it.
going,
Okay,
yeah.
like have some kind of raffle thing where on your 60th birthday, you get to have sex with like a 20-year-old girl.
Ew.
They
you're
never,
right.
No, I know, but it's like a Howard Stern kind of thing.
But how much is a 20-year-old going to be paid?
Well, yeah, there'd have to be some kind of like GoFundMe.
It's like a-
there'd have to be a lot of money.
I don't think our budget
I don't know,
covers
11,000 or something.
we need to start that
That's a rough
GoFundMe right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
that's what I'm
Becky.
saying.
That's
You
why
start
we
to
need
go funding now, like,
Metallica.
when you're 60, she might get, it might be like 30 grand. You might get like something really
I'm
worth.
friends with Laws, right? That's how we're
Yeah.
gonna, that's how it's going down.
And by then, the Viagra is going to be even better than it is now.
Right.
Not that you need it. I'm sorry. Tom.
Not that you know.
Not that I recall.
You've made it through some tragic events that would require a Viagra. I know that.
Well, it's not so much that it's just that like if you take the Viagra, you can go all night. You can be like
Superman.
fucking Superman, or I'm trying to think what's the name of that? Ron Jeremy meets Harry Reams. You're like, wow, you're
Harry Reams, that's a deep
Oh my
pull.
God, I love you, brother.
I don't
Mike
get
Horner
it.
doesn't want any of that.
That's a deep pull right
Yeah,
there,
that's
dude.
far, man.
Hey, you want to give it some recommendations for me hitting 60?
as far as
Oxygen bar.
Viagra goes.
Right. I got like 2 years to hit 60.
Damn.
Yeah, no, you got plenty of time to plan this thing.
Right?
And there's some girl out there right now who's like 18, and she's got low self-esteem, and
She
things
needs
are,
to pay for
she's not
college.
sure whether to
Right.
kill
She's got
herself
daddy
or get
issues.
into, some kind of an art school, and then boom, you come along with 20 grand, and next thing you know, she's a small-time celebrity.
Oh, man.
Oh
You
my
don't care
God.
about your
You
show's
desperately
ratings
need
or any of
LASIK.
your history or any of that kind of shit, but just,
Hey, you
But
know
has she seen him?
Hey, Phil, what are you doing with your life the next couple of weeks?
Well, I've been watching a lot of Christian porn, but I think I'm pretty wide. What do you got? What do you got up your sleeve?
Dude,
No, what do
Christian
you,
porn.
you have any events?
Oh,
that
do I have
you-
any gigs or anything?
Yeah, right.
Well, I just did an audition for Ron Howard's movie Hillbilly Elegy, and that had to be in on Sunday. So I haven't heard anything. So I'm hoping to God that something comes of that, because that would shoot in August. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. And I'm always submitting.
What about
for
Hillbilly
stand-up gigs.
Elegy? What is that?
What, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that
talk
sounds
about that.
intriguing.
Okay, it's a movie about. There's a book which I read a couple years ago called Hillbilly Elegy about a Yale Law School student whose family was like coal miner people who, the coal mines closed and they drank and they fought. Like in the audition, I'm throwing my ex-wife shit out the window and I'm like, stay the hell out of my house, you bitch. And then she's like, you don't have any teeth, you redneck asshole. I'm like, you're a fucking crackhead whore. And then this is the kind of dialogue I can really get my
I
teeth
think you
around.
got the part, Phil. You sound great, man. Nice
I
audition.
know. I feel like I was born to play this guy.
Are you performing anywhere
That's awesome.
in the next 10
I have
days?
nothing on the books right now, so if anybody out there in Radio Land wants to hire me, what I do is I get $500 to come to your house and tell jokes, and then another $500 to leave.
Where can they find out about Phil Perrier?
Yeah, philperrier.com. You can see my completely empty schedule.
learn how you two could become an economic hostage.
Dude, I love you, my brother. I love you, my brother.
I love you too, John. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Till next
You're a
time.
total fox.
Thank you. There you go. Wow, look at that.
Stone cold fox.
There you go. Oh my God, good times. Thank you, Phil. We just cut that bitch like a fucking
Damn.
But we only have 5 minutes left because we actually have to get out of the studio.
Hillbilly elegy.
I know.
is
Is
it
anybody
already
here yet?
Holy crap! It's almost 8 already.
Yeah, we fucking beat that
Jeez.
fucking 2 hours.
Well,
of
we should talk to
submission.
Marlon for a few minutes.
No,
He
I have
just
nothing to
kinda-
say. I'm just
What are you
watching
doing? You had a kid like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah. I had a kid like 5 years ago. He's going to be 5 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. That's right. I was all gray last time. I'm
You need to
turning
come
gray.
back and do your show feast.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll talk about that.
You know my
sometime.
number.
I know
We
your
gotta get-
number.
we gotta
I know
get
where
you
to find
back.
it. And all that spare
We gotta
time
get
that
this
I've got.
bastard back too.
Yeah.
Spare
We've
time,
all got
spare
a lot
money.
of
My spare time.
Yeah, spare time, spare money.
Hey, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just show up with my tits out.
man,
Boom.
it works every time.
Yep.
Well, if I could do that, I'd come back. But
Flawless
You
routine.
can. Just, I mean, I don't know. If,
nobody wants to see my tits.
Aw.
Yeah,
My wife doesn't
not
want
even
to
your
watch
My
wife.
tits.
Let's get this guy come over here.
Yeah.
We got, I'll show you my find a mic. He wants to see your dick.
I'll show you my tits.
We like to Luke. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you for.
How do people get a hold of you, Luke?
The world famous John Miller Show. You can find me on Instagram. That's Spanish LEL_Walgreens and
He's my
Google.
short butts guy.
And I'm here Sunday noon to
No idea.
usually 3 now. Noon to 3. Usually, but noon to 2. Expect that.
There you go. Marlon, where can we hear you? Pull the mic. There you go. There.
Well,
you go.
I've been doing radio on KFJC, which is a college radio station.
Are you back over there?
Well, I'm doing shows here and there when I can. I mean,
Right.
I'm like pretty busy, and then working a shit ton of jobs like I usually do. So just always
You
busy.
came dressed to the vet today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm an orderly at
I was
the
wondering what that
insane
was.
asylum.
Nice.
City Hall. No.
Why are you wearing that shirt then?
Well, I work at an animal hospital.
That's how you escape from the
Yeah.
fucking
I
insane
escaped
asylum.
from the
You
insane-
snatch someone's
I did.
outfit and you.
PJ Boston
I smashed the
gentlemen,
sink through
has
the window.
been fucking quiet as
I
fuck.
know.
I'm just chilling, man, hanging out, eating my weed, doing my thing.
Eating my
What am I
weed.
supposed to
Weed.
tell everybody about my thing? I do Metal Groove Radio on Sundays from 6 to 8 in Studio One, and that's what I
studio.
do. I just listen to metal and play metal.
And you have a deli, right?
The Metal Deli is down in South City, so I do the Metal Deli. I have a band, the Mighty Jack Shaft. We played the Christmas party. It was fucking rad.
Wow.
And that's it.
Dude,
That's,
we have huge Christmas party.
Oh, it was awesome.
It looked big.
Phil and I fucking did 1,000-watt PA this
Wow.
They blew that shit.
In the basement here?
Yeah.
Outside?
right
Wow.
outside.
It was
dude.
crazy.
It looked
We
good.
blew the paint off the wall, dude.
Nice.
People were in the BART like, what the hell is that?
They were
What the
hearing
fuck?
us in the
Yeah.
BART.
Yeah, they could hear us in
CBS
the
was
BART.
pissed.
Yep. That's awesome.
You need to come this year.
I will.
Phil,
I will.
what are you doing? You're involved with
Just-
Apple.
Just
You
doing
got, you got
the
kids in
fucking
baseball.
tech thing, the kid in
10-year-old, like
baseball.
11-year-old
With
kid.
fire.
He Who Greets with Fire, the band.
Yeah.
They got some gigs coming up.
We're gonna
Look 'em up
start
on
having some
Facebook.
Gigs. It's really heavy, dark, fucking rock music.
I want to know
Good
where this
stuff.
Metal Deli is. Where
The
is
Metal
that?
Deli is
South
on
City.
Spruce.
South City. Is there
I'll
an
let you
address?
after the show. I'll tell you
All right.
about
Okay.
Fucking
On South
sandwiches
Spruce.
that will
Sweet.
fucking kill
He's
you.
bomb, dude. He makes some.
We make some good food,
dude.
but it's
Excellent.
You gotta
I'll
listen
tell
to
you
your show.
what.
All right.
Fucking Metal Groove Radio. That's fucking straight
I'm
rock.
ready.
It's like XM without the fees.
Excellent.
There you go.
without the fees.
I have no children and I don't have a deli, but
you have a craft.
I've been expanding my Udi's Hot Mesh beer soda tab
Line of
collections.
incredible fashion.
Very cool.
So starting to make
Where can they find you?
Facebook OODIE_hot mesh or Etsy with Udi's Hot Mesh with a apostrophe.
There you go.
Yeah. So-
Ashley's amazing, and I haven't seen her recently, so hello.
hello.
It's
Good
been
to
like
see
6
you.
months since she came
Yep.
here.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't guarantee when we'll do a show next, but I'm John Miller. Find me at JMP Radio, also at thejohnmillerprogram.com. Find me on Facebook at JMP Radio. I'm John Miller.
I'm Ashley Russell.
Mr. Phil.
I'm fished.
Hey, someone give him a fucking microphone. Woo! It's our fucking pervert.
Luke Walgreens.
There you go.
PJ, the DJ.
Till next time,
Outside
I'm
the
John
window.
Miller. Thank you.
Happy birthday to John. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John. Nice job, brother.
Happy birthday, John.
Don't worry, dude. Life don't
Light
end
a
until 16.
candle.
It's all good.
Hey, I also want to thank all like 1,000 people who text messaged me this year, today, through Messenger and my own phone. I don't know how you creepers found my personal
All
phone
three
number,
phones.
but we'll be looking up. I'm John Miller. Until next time.
Rate. What does that mean?
Luke, your shirt's inside out.
Rate. What about 4.5%? We just throw those phrases away, man. All kinds of words like that. Calm, cool, and collected. Sometimes something hits, and you're calm, you're cool. Collected? I've never been collected. I've been collected from. What else they got like that? This, that, and the other. But like this and that. But you gotta get the other, it's said. Words like kit and caboodle.